Good evening, Crabs fans around the world and around the block listening on the World Wide Web and on the radio. Benjamin Schaefer, along with Aaron Donaldson. Crabs baseball in the park. Crabs against the Bay Area Force tonight for the first of a 3-game or 2-game midweek series. I guess it's 2-game midweek series.
2-game midweek series. The last day of June and the first day of July, the Bay Area Force are here in the ballpark. The band will be here tomorrow night. The Solano Mudcats in this weekend for more Pacific Empire League baseball. But it's a beautiful night tonight. I just got off 101. I drove all the way from Crescent City, and I just could not wait to get to the ballpark. And now that I'm here, it's blue sky, a little bit of haze out there.
A little bit, not much though.
Breezy.
Mostly just a gorgeous day.
Still breezy though.
Breezy, but
yeah.
A gorgeous day, warm. Pretty warm for Arcata. I mean, I'm in shirt sleeves for the first time all this season, I think.
We'll see how long that lasts.
It's not going to. But still, I mean, I showed up in shirt sleeves, which never happens. And, Crabs coming off a great weekend where they took 2 from the Lincoln Potters.
Outstanding.
And just pounded the Potters in that second game on Sunday.
Yep. 2 out of 2 swept the Potters, which was needed. The Crabs sit at first place in the Pacific Empire League as a result. The Healdsburg Prune Packers are hot on their tail, though.
All right, here we go. Marcus Cornelio to lead it off for the Force, and check swing at a pitch outside. On the mound for the Crabs is Jack Novak. And we have stats somewhere. Jack Novak. The next pitch, check swing. It's a strike on the outside corner. Jack Novak, an ERA of 2.25, a 3-0 record. Fine season for the Crabs, 16 innings pitched. He's given up 4 runs. They were all earned. Walked 9 and struck out 22. That was fouled out of play. 1 and 2. Crabs have 3 at least very strong starters. Novak, our Sunday starter, who now I'm blanking on.
Is it Dorsch?
Dorsch is the second one, and then
Shelp.
That's right, Shelp.
Shelp had a great first game
Sunday,
against
Next
the Potters.
pitch misses away.
The bullpen turned that game into a totally different story, but when Shelp left, it was like shut down baseball.
2-2 the count. Man, that was hit in the air to right field. Going back, still going back, looking up, and catching it at the warning track is Wilson. Defensively, it's a Nane Wilson out in the left field. Eli Burnham is catching tonight. Efren Johnson at first, Colton Boardman at second, Shabry at short, Mike Pickett at third, Howard in left, Harrington in center, and the aforementioned Wilson, who just made a great catch. 1 away. So here's Proctor, the second baseman, the number 2 hitter. He's followed by Ivan Erglovich, and he takes a strike on the outside corner, who is the first baseman. The DH, Darian Thornton, bites after that, is the cleanup hitter. The 5th hitter is right fielder Justin Seckler. The 6th hitter is the catcher, Ryan Okino. That pitch is fouled out of play. Lucas Gabani in left field bats 7th. Eric Rodriguez at third base bats 8th. Center fielder Stone Savage bats 9th for the Force. And pitching for them is Dylan Letke.
Lineups brought to us by North Coast Audiology, North Coast Co-op, U.S. Bank in Arcata, and Compass Community Credit Union.
So 0-2 to Eric Proctor. And the pitch he takes inside. A very breezy night. It's been very windy here on the North Coast for the last several days, really.
It's been a couple days of just like bang around wind.
Which is a big reason why it's been sunny.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of clears it out. Although there's quite a bit of haze out there on the hills right
tonight,
now.
You're right, yeah. 1-2 the count. Some fog rolling in the south a little bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes as the pitch is outside. And the 2-2, just misses high with a fastball.
It's camo night tonight in the ballpark. So Crabs are wearing their camo tops. There's a couple fans. One of the staff was wearing a ghillie suit. That made me happy. That takes some commitment.
I see quite a bit of camo, but with things like this, you never know if it's
that's it.
They're here even because
if they're here,
camo night.
You can't see them.
Well, and that's that. But secondly, people wear camo all the time around here, so it's not like
you wouldn't know that it is camo night, right? It has that in common with Montana, where I grew up.
It's kind of like every night's camo night.
Right.
So runner at first, 1 out. Here's Erglovich, the first baseman. left-handed hitter, and he takes a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's a walk. That's what happened.
The 0-1 rides high with a fastball. One and one. The 1-1, big swing and a miss. Swung right through it, 1-2. Proctor with a pretty good lead over at first. Here's the 1-2. Called. Strike 3. Happy trails. 1 away. 2 away.
That was definitely not a strike, but we'll take what we can get. It was way off the plate, but the first strikeout of the night for Novak. Good stuff.
I think by this time of the season we know that home plate's pretty much irrelevant. It's what the call's going to be.
Irrelevant, irrational,
I mean,
unpredictable,
if you're still looking at home plate.
chaotic.
Here's the pitch. Tapped foul. I mean, you know, that's old school, man. We don't use home plate anymore.
No, we use vibes here at
just
the
use
Arcata
intuition.
Ballpark. That
0-1
felt
count.
strikey.
Yeah.
Wanted it to be a strike, and so it was. That's the power of the will there, Benjamin.
The 0-1. This is way outside. You know, Kant says that
Yeah.
space and time are forms of intuition. They're
That's exactly what's going on here. Old Immanuel Kant there with the categorical imperative. Good stuff.
the 0-1. Runner goes. The pitch is high. The throw down to
Get him.
second. And the throw is high. Otherwise, they would have had him.
Yeah, it was a pretty good throw. It was just high, and kudos to the second baseman out there. That's Colton Boardman going up to get that one to keep
Yeah,
it from
just was not a good throw.
going
from
into the
Burnham.
outfield.
He did not have a very good jump. And the ball beat him there for sure. But he's in there safely, so he's at second with 2 away, and here's the pitch. And that's hit foul out into the picnic area. I think they Sammy's Barbecue's out there tonight.
Oh.
There was a time when they had picnics out in right field. They would send food to the booth, but that tradition seems to have died out, unfortunately.
The good old days, they just
Several
don't
years
last,
ago.
Benjamin. They don't last.
2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. The runner's going, and he fouls it up against the screen.
Weather app says 60 degrees and sunny here
Yeah.
at 10 after 7
Yeah.
at the Arcata Ballpark.
The wind makes it a little chillier, but still
Yeah.
pretty comfortable.
Yeah. Here in the booth, it's like perfect. Good
Yeah,
little breeze
very
coming in
nice.
through the window there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I like it that we have the open booth.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count. A look out at second. Novak kicks and deals, grounded out to short. Chabry kicks it, and it goes into left field. And that's an error on Chabry. Yeah.
So tough E6 there. That was just a grounder rolling out there, and I can't tell if it took a weird hop on him or if it just had too much spin and rolled in a way that he wasn't expecting off his glove. It basically just went straight up his arm like a
Yeah.
hot rod car on a track.
I think it had a lot of tops of forward spin on it.
It looked like it was just really ripping, and he just wasn't expecting that kind of spin.
So runners on the corners now with 2 outs for it's Seckler, right?
It's Scheckler, I think,
Scheckler.
is what we were told. Yeah, I have to remember myself.
Justin Scheckler.
Novak with 2 out can still get out of this unscathed. Yeah, tight spot. That foul ball stopped that steal. That's a big deal there.
There's the pitch. That's true. Misses
That-
down low.
Error would have plated a run otherwise.
1-0. Fouled up against the screen.
That's why I'm happy the net is there. That one looked like it was coming right between Liam and me.
Now look, that kid's got a cool crab shirt.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
It's true, Benjamin. There are crab shirts out there that you may not
I mean,
possess.
I've never even seen that before.
I haven't seen it either. Is that the kid that threw the first pitch?
Yeah,
I think it is.
1-1. Strike
Yeah,
on
he
the
did great.
outside corner. 1-2.
That's the 4th of July jersey, Benjamin. Liam says, and Benjamin is covetous of it.
And then his dad's got like the jacket.
His dad's
What-
got the
what
jacket.
is
They're
this?
looking pretty good. Looking pretty sharp.
1-2 the count. And that's hit in the right center field, but coming on, making to make the catch is Wilson, and that'll end the inning. He loses his hat, but for the Force, no runs. There were no hits. There was an error and 2 left, and at the end of half an inning, it's the Force nothing, and Crabs coming to bat. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the first inning for the Crabs will be Pickett, Howard, and Boardman. Pickett leads off at third. Howard in right field bats second. Boardman, the second baseman, bats third. Vanderbilt, the DH, bats cleanup. Wilson in right field bats fifth. Harrington in center field bats sixth. Johnson, the second baseman, bats seventh. Burnham, the catcher, bats eighth. And Chabry, shortstop, bats ninth.
Pickett is a .375 hitter with a .500 on-base percentage, .531 slugging. He's got 12 hits this year. Come across the plate 15 times for the Crabs. 4 doubles. Sorry, 2 doubles for Pickett. 6 RBI.
On the mound, it's Dylan Letke. He's pitching to Ryan Okino behind the plate. Evan Urglovich is at first. Eric Proctor at second. Marcus Cornelio at short. Eric Rodriguez at third. Lucas Gabini in left field. Stone Savage in center. And Justin Sechler. We have Scheckler, thank you. I'm going to write it phonetically.
That's it. I was supposed to do that the first time, and I didn't. And I was advised to do that, and I didn't. So it just goes to show you should take sound advice when you
Scheckler.
get it.
And the first pitch to Mikey Pickett is inside, 1-0.
Crabs get away unscathed. Runners on the corners with 2 out. Nobody across. You love to see it.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball
There we
right
go.
up the middle. Base hit. Pickett's aboard.
Swinging at the second pitch that he sees, it's 81 miles an hour, and it is right in the sweet spot for the strike zone. Just great pitch to hit, and he drives it right up the center field. Great work.
There's Tyler Howard. The Force have kind of cool uniforms. They're kind of a dark tops with sort of that kind of fade to red at the bottom of the shirt, and then gray pants. It's kind of a cool look.
I like the kind of red, dark blue,
Yeah.
orange combo going on there for sure.
This is
Howard's
outside.
batting .361 for the Crabs this year. His on-base percentage is .429. 2 hits, 12 RBI. Was big for the Crabs against the Potters.
And the pitch misses outside. I think their cap should say F equals MA
Because that's the equation for force.
for gravity.
Oh, for gravity. Okay.
Force equals mass
Yeah.
times
Should it be inertia?
acceleration.
Wouldn't it be inertia? Isn't the,
I
what's
don't know.
the
They're the Force. 1-0. Swung on and missed.
Just gotta get real literal with it.
2-1 the count. And what's their mascot?
I don't know. I was trying to figure that out.
Just like a bend in space time.
Yeah. Boy, their logo
2-1.
really doesn't tell you much more. It's just a baseball that's like orange.
Yeah, I mean, what can they have as a logo? It's a totally abstract name.
If it's the Force.
The Force.
What is Force, Benjamin?
The runner goes. The run, throw down a second, kicks into center field. And so Pickett steals second. The pitch was called a strike, so it's 2-2 to Howard.
Pretty good jump. The throw was on time, just off mark, and
Just not
bounded
quite,
out
yeah.
into the outfield there. The second baseman had a choice between covering the bag and reaching the ball. Couldn't do both.
So 2-2 to Howard. Pickett in scoring position, nobody out, bottom of the first. Lecky looks out at second, and here's the pitch. Ooh, foul tips it off the catcher's mask.
I realized if we're in the PEL championship,
Swinging at the first pitch he sees there. Looking for it.
Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. High and inside.
did I tell you the reason why we have so many like Thursday games and double headers is because until the
Count goes full.
everybody has to play each other 5 times. I did the math earlier. In the past, like it was super like unbalanced, so they wanted to balance the schedules for everybody, and so that's why. So Friday's a double header.
3-2. Tapped foul, swinging bunt.
That's why we did the 5
About halfway down the third baseline.
last week. It's a very full drive. Obviously, we didn't get all 5 games.
May be able to overhear Liam next to me talking about the fact that the Crabs have just played a whole bunch of games in a row. 4 games in 5 days against the Marysville Giants. And
We have another doubleheader this week.
yeah, another doubleheader this week. They're apparently just trying to get all of the teams in the Pacific Empire League to play each other 5 times. if
3-2 is
possible.
high, so that's going to put runners on first and second, nobody out for Connor Boardman.
Not a very competitive pitch there, but
Nope.
anyway, it means that there will be more opportunities to see the Crabs play, and in theory, a more parity in results at the end. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to figure all that out, but the Pacific Empire League consists of these Humboldt Crabs, the Healdsburg Prune Packers, the Lincoln Potters, Medford Rogues, West Coast Kings, the Solano Mudcats are coming to town soon, and the Marysville Giants.
Pitch
Crabs
misses high.
lead with a 21-3 record overall. 16-3 are the Healdsburg Prune Packers in second place.
1-0 to Boardman. Boardman comes in hitting .286, and he hits that one into right field. And a couple steps to his left. Scheckler makes the catch.
Prune Packers come to town July 18th and 19th. That'll be the first time that these two teams see each other. Oh, no, that's not true. The Crabs go to Healdsburg July 7, 8, and 9. So that will be the first time that the Crabs meet the Healdsburg this year, and that'll be exciting baseball. That'll be a real test for these Crabs. They handled the Potters. The Potters were a team that I was intimidated by. Historically, they've given us all sorts of trouble, and they took 2 out of 3 in Lincoln, but the Crabs swept them here in Arcata.
Here's Vanderbilt, and he takes a fastball high and outside. Vanderbilt comes in batting .366, a .463 slugging average, and a .48 on-base percentage. So great numbers. He's got runners on first and second with 1 out. Crabs threatening here in the bottom of the first. And the pitch outside. Dylan Letke out on the mound for the Force.
Crabs with a great opportunity to strike early here. Runner in scoring position, 1 out. Got to avoid the double play ball.
2-0. High and outside, 3-0.
Up to that hitter to, if you're going to hit it, you got to get it out of the infield.
Hammered
go.
in the left center
That'll do it.
field. That's going to go into the gap all the way up the hill. Coming in to score is Pickett. Howard's going to be held at third. It's 1-0 Crabs.
Boy, Ryan Vanderberg just comes up huge there. That's his 5th double of the season, and it brings a Crabby around. 1-0, go Crabs, go.
Number 14, Anane Wilson.
So second and third for Nane Wilson.
Wilson's only played in 3 games for the Crabs, batting 167 in that span.
And a pitch to Wilson, high and inside.
On base percentage 231.
Next pitch, a big swing and a miss. 1-1.
Just a big swing on that one, but he was chasing. Outside the zone, high and outside.
Next pitch, foul tipped, 1-2.
Got him chasing again, that time dotting the top of the strike zone. Great pitch, 82 mile an hour there. Trying to go upstairs with Wilson, looks like. See if he mixes it up here.
1-2. Popped in the air, foul territory. Third base side, actually, it's going to stay fair. And the third baseman, Rodriguez, stays under it and makes the catch for out number 2.
A little bit of traffic over there by third base, but they sorted out no problem for the out. That brings up Alex Harrington, the right fielder. Harrington's a 233 hitter. Slugging is 326, on base percent 393.
And Harrington takes fastball high and away.
I was a bad boy, I definitely wear shiesty. He's doing the Liam Hoodie. Yeah, that's right. That's
The
way to go.
Liam Hoodie ball cap thing. That's a thing. That's what it's called.
I mean, I'm a fashion trend.
It's
1-0, breaking pitch. I guess just missed outside. 2-0, close pitch. Just high, actually.
A little high and
I was
outside.
hitting. I'd wear my hood while I was hitting.
2-0.
I think I've seen this.
Swung on and missed, 2-1. A run is in for the Crabs in the bottom of the first. Howard at third, Vanderbilt at second.
How do you feel about the doubleheaders, Benjamin? Do you like
I like
calling
a doubleheader.
doubleheaders?
Yeah, I love a good doubleheader.
Assuming they end in a
2-1.
reasonable amount
yeah,
of time.
well, that's down the line. That's going to be trouble down into the right
There it
field
is.
corner, off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Another double, and the Crabs lead 3-0.
Big 2-out double there for Alex Harrington. Brings Tyler Howard across, brings Ryan Vandenbrink across. 3-0 now. Go Crabs, go.
Here's Johnson.
Everett Johnson's played 6 games for the Crabs. His average is 125, but his on-base percentage is 481.
Yeah, that tells you how many walks the
That's
Crabs
I'm
have
looking
received.
for those numbers right
Yeah.
now. He's
Yeah,
walked 4
because that only happens with
times.
walks.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. And that's hit in the air to center field. Going back as a center fielder, looking up, and adios,
posters.
muchacho! 2-run jack, center field. And it's 5-0 Crabs.
That is the very first home run of the season for Everett Johnson. He hit that 409 feet, 97 miles an hour off the bat. It was right in the sweet spot, high of the strike zone. He just lifts that out towards center field. The wind is really pushing. The flag out there is pushing away from us. It might have gotten
Yeah.
a little bit of
You
lift.
got some help from the wind,
But,
but even so, it would have been gone.
Love to see it. Big crooked number
Right
for
over the
these
3.
Crabs.
68 sign.
5-0.
And now the manager out to the mound.
Your family is so happy to celebrate today with you.
My hand's going to get tired from
A lot of diamonds to color in, Benjamin.
coloring in all these diamonds.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have. Love to see it. So Vandenbrink starts the scoring with a 1 RBI double. And then Harrington hits a double that plates 2. Johnson with the home run.
Now batting for the Humble Crabs, number 36, Eli Burnham.
So here's Burnham with the bases cleared.
Burnham is a 469 on base percent with a 333 average in 8 games.
And the pitch. He takes high. Well, they're kind of looking like the weak force right now. 1-0 count. Swing on a miss.
The one really, really great note for the Crabs this
1-1.
season has been the offense. Like, they have been showing up,
Oh, they're just pounding.
and they've been
their
pounding
opponents.
teams,
Yeah.
which is it just makes it, really fun to come out to the ballpark. Get a lot of bat on ball.
1-1 is a strike on the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. To Burnham. Shabry on deck. There are 2 outs. Here's the pitch, way high and outside, almost all the way to the backstop.
Crabs have hit 18 home runs this year, 19 if you count the one that Everett Johnson just hit. Enyart has 6 of those. Jamie Mullen has 5.
2-2.
Damian Cassis has 3, but he left the team with an injury.
And swung on a miss. That ends the inning. But for the Crabs, 5 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and nobody left. And at the end of 1, the Crabs are up 5-0. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Top of the second inning, Crabs leading 5-0. It'll be Okito, Gabani, and Rodriguez to bat for the Force.
4 weekends of Crabs baseball left here in the ballpark. One of those hopefully will be the Pacific Empire League Championship, which will be split between whoever the Crabs play and the Crabs. If the Crabs don't participate in that game, then the plan, it looks like, is for the Chico Lone Wolves and the Placer County
Peloteros.
Peloteros, thank you. That is written small there. That's who's going to come in. But, I say it every time. Crabs baseball goes fast. We're halfway through the season. 4 weekends is not very many. So check the schedule. You can find them at Wildberries. Buy your tickets at HumboldTCrabs.com.
Here's the pitch to Okino, and he lines it in left field for a base hit.
Boy, just a great first pitch swinging there for Okino. That was dead center. Strikes thrown.
Just hit it hard enough to get it onto the grass.
Yeah.
Through the gap.
It
So here's
kinda
Gabani.
Had eyes there. Made its way right through the infield.
Bonnie, the left fielder. So runner at first, nobody out.
Nobody can stop them from chanting a homophobic slur when the other team goalie kicks the ball.
Here's the pitch.
It's a whole thing.
Breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate for a called strike. That was a good pitch.
That was a great pitch. 70 miles an hour. Just on the corner.
Everybody chants, which is like, it's basically a homophobic slur for like a male prostitute.
The 0-1 misses high and inside.
Novak gave up a walk in the first. Thornton reached on an error. He had runners on the corners with 2 out and came away unscathed.
One hit in the air foul. It's going to make it out into the picnic area.
It lands in the picnic area, and I saw it bounce. Uncaught.
They're not paying any attention out there.
They're picnicking. There's
They're
barbecue
picnicking.
involved.
They're having barbecue. And nice thing about this park is there's space for the kids to run around if they want to hang out. Little kids can't have trouble sitting through baseball.
It's true.
There's a lot of space for them to run around and safely. And
Well, we've been bringing Callum to the ballpark since he was a little bundle of mashed potatoes, and now he's 9. And
1-2.
There's never been a difficult night,
Yeah.
to bring him. He can hang out with
Yeah.
the other kids over there. He
Yeah.
can sit with me in the bleachers. He's done that a couple times.
Yeah, it's cool. They can move
Good
around.
snacks. He loves the pretzel.
2-2 the count.
Gotta
yeah.
love the salted pretzel.
Pretzel.
He doesn't get the cheese, though. He likes just the salted pretzel.
That's not cheese. 2-2 the
You're not
count.
wrong.
Here's the pitch. Hit out of play.
It is nominally cheese.
It's yellow. It's nominally cheese. Exactly right. Yes.
Chemically, there's just a lot going
It's,
on
it's
there.
a mystery what chemically what it
Yeah.
is. I don't know if anybody really knows.
It says here on the ingredients that it's a product of the DuPont chemical company.
Yeah, right. Okina with a very short lead over at first. 2-2 the count to Gabani.
I don't care. It's
Nothing in
delicious.
nature glows that color.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch.
I'm going to eat it.
This is high. 3-2.
This is my payment for calling Crabs games is nachos, and it's like what I want. So
Oof.
I know. Yeah, people can judge me all day, and I will eat the nachos.
I know I have a lot of friends that love those nachos.
It's so good. The fake cheese is
3-2.
so good.
Popped in the air on the first base side. Johnson looking for it, but it's going to be Boardman coming over. I don't think Johnson could find it. Boardman makes the catch instead in foul territory. So 1 away.
So that's a 4. Is that what I'm putting down?
That's right.
there?
FF4. 1 away.
What's your ballpark snack? I forget. What's your go-to? You don't have one?
Usually pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting a hot dog tonight.
There you
Here's
go.
the pitch. I do like a good hot dog once in a while.
The ones from out front there? or
Fastball.
one in
No,
the
just one
ballpark?
here in the park.
Yeah.
Fastball misses outside. One. I do highly recommend
Yeah. You've been talking up
That-
that cart out front.
that card out front. Yes. 0-1 the count.
Like you should come to the ball game, but you don't have to get one of those
That's
hot
right.
dogs.
And that hit him. Just nicked his sleeve. But that's going to put runners on first and second now for the Force.
Novak facing runners in scoring position for the second inning in a row.
Now batting for the Bay Area Force, number 21. I gotta give it to him. Stone Savage.
Here's Stone Savage.
He didn't react, which is unfortunate. It is truly the greatest name we've gotten to call all year, Stone Savage.
Stone Savage.
Let's see if he can hit.
Here's the pitch. He shows bunt. And
Now,
the pitch
see, if
goes
your last
outside.
name is Savage, I feel like that precludes you from bunting.
From bunting.
I think it's sellout swings or nothing.
I think if you're down 5-0 in the second inning, that kind of precludes you from bunting. But, that's
These are 2 marks right here for maybe not bunting right now.
1-0. This is outside, 2-0. I mean, I guess you're bunting for a hit. But
Yeah, I mean they are. They would be, but with one out,
Obviously,
it feels
yeah.
like to me like now you're putting yourself in a 2-out situation.
That's right, yeah.
I'd rather just
The
try to get a
2-0.
ball, like get a walk here,
Absolutely.
get a hit.
This is outside 3-0. Yeah,
Runner
I
on
mean,
third with 2 outs is worth a lot less.
I
than
mean,
runner
bunting
on
for a
third
hit
with
is
1
very
out.
difficult, first of all.
Right.
It's easier to get a hit, and he's ahead 3-0 now, so of course he's not bunting now, but here's the 3-0, and that's a strike on the outside corner knee high, 3-1.
Novak throwing about 84 miles an hour that time, and that was well within the strike zone. Great strike there.
Look out at second. Now he takes a long look in and sets. The 3-1 swung on and missed. A good fastball away. Got him to chase it. So 3-2 now to Savage. 1 out. Runners on first and second. And that pitch is lined in the center field. Oh, past the diving Boardman. They're going to send the runner home. Nope, they're going to hold him. It was
Boy.
not hit into deep center field, so probably a wise choice.
You know, I feel like Boardman going for that gave the runner on second just enough pause, because if he comes down with that, it's a double play. If the runner gets too far off second and Boardman comes down with that, he's going to be able to toss it to second for a double play.
That's right.
So him selling out like that, he didn't get it, but he kept the runner, I think, in place. Great try for Boardman, just couldn't quite get there.
I thought he was going to have it.
It looked like he had it. And that runner was breaking for third, so there was a shot there for the shortstop to get over there for a double play ball.
So that loads the bases. Krabs pull the infield in on the corners. Here's the pitch. Fouled up against the screen. So big opportunity here for the Force to get back in it early.
Yeah, needless to say, this is pretty
They're
important.
down by 5, but it's only the second inning.
Got to get something back. Got to scrape something across here.
And the Crabs, on the other hand, want to keep them from getting back in the game.
Right.
Here's the 0-1. And he hits it. Oh, just foul down the first base line. That would have been big trouble.
Yeah, Johnson was there, and he might have been able to stab
That's
at
probably
it.
3
but
runs.
It was a missile. It was a missile. It was low and it was fast.
And
And
that probably clears the bases.
yeah, it probably would have, because it would have just head off towards the out-of-town bullpen there, and it would have been completely up to Anane Wilson in right field to go track it down.
0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, slider just missed outside. 1-2.
Tight spot for Boardman here. Needs a punch out or a double play.
1-2. Grounded right back up the middle and knocked down by Boardman.
God.
And there's not going to be a play. A run's going to score.
Just 2 big dives in a row from Colton Boardman, and neither one of them getting the break that he needs.
Another
Big
ball.
hit for the Force.
That ball right up the middle, right over the mound and up the middle. And Boardman just couldn't get hold of it to force
Thankfully,
it
it wasn't worse. Just one run across.
So
Could've been a lot
5-1
worse.
Crabs.
Looks like Eli Burnham's out there on the mound having a little conversation with Novak, trying to figure out the best way to get out of this. Looks like Eric Proctor, the second baseman's coming up next. He walked in the first.
Now batting for the Force, number 9, Eric Proctor.
So here's Proctor.
Looks like there's a couple of other tables over there in the family area with like other snacks maybe being sold, like a little bake sale or
A
something.
picnic or
over
something.
there.
Maybe,
Yeah,
or
maybe
a
a
birthday
picnic.
party.
Could be a birthday party. That sounds like fun.
Here's the pitch. Fastball is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
Shadows just starting to make their way across the infield baselines now. Got some tall shadows from some of the buildings and trees in downtown Arcata on the first baseline. Field in bright sunlight.
The 0-1. Over to first, fair ball.
Get it.
Back to second, double play. That ends the inning. But for the Force, they get a run on 3 hits. There were no errors and 1 left. And at the end of an inning and a half, it's 5-1 Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the ballpark. Thanks to North Coast Co-op, Humboldt's local community-owned grocery co-op since 1973. The North Coast Mercantile, your local beverage distributor. Bear River Casino Resort, the best bet on the North Coast. Crestmark Millworks, creating signature elements of extraordinary spaces. Cypress Grove Cheese, there's nothing like that Humboldt Fog feeling. World-class cheese from right here in Humboldt County. North Bay Automotive, your trusted automotive repair shop in Arcata since 2013. And Granite Construction Company, building a better future today. Shabry to lead it off for the Crabs. They're up 5-1 in the bottom of the second inning. Dylan Leckie back on the mound for the Force. Here's the pitch, and that's hit in the air, foul territory, first base side, but it's going to drift into the picnic area. The 0-1. This is high. One and one to count. Leckie deals outside and or high. 2-1. Two one, hammered in the left field and deep, going back and off the fence. Cruising in the second with a stand-up double is Shabry. Ball hit right about halfway up the fence near the 394 sign.
Boy, Shabry got a great pitch to hit there, and 98 off the bat, 382 feet, which puts it not quite out of the park, but great leadoff single.
So Shabry out at second. Here's Pickett, singled his first at bat.
Order number 13, Mikey Pickett.
Crabs have hit the ball very hard off Dylan Leckie so far.
Yeah, there's been some pretty good contact so far. Does not seem to have them fooled.
Here's the pitch. Misses outside.
The Marysville Giants and the Solano Mudcats are currently top of the ninth inning, and the score is 16-19.
Oh, boy.
Lights are on.
Oh, boy. Pitcher's duel.
Yeah.
1-0. Foul tipped up against the screen.
Yeah.
Who's winning?
The Mudcats.
The Mudcats are up 19-16 in the top of the ninth.
Yeah.
That must be a fun game.
That's a lot of runs.
1-1
As long
the
as they're
count.
all hits. Like, if they're just walking
That's what I
everybody
was
home,
thinking, yeah.
it's like pulling teeth.
Next pitch. Misses outside, 2-1. Yeah, that's baseball in hell. But if it's hits, that's fun.
Doubled, hit by pitch. It's a passed ball. This is the scoring record.
2-1.
Unearned.
Line on a hop at second, and it goes through. That's going to be an error on Proctor. Kind of a tough play, but he still draws the error. It was a one hopper at him, and he just kind of misplayed it.
Yeah, and Shabry was trucking from the get-go, so he gets all the way over to third base there. I think he saw that error and took advantage.
Well, he was already at second.
Oh, he was already at second?
That
How'd
was
he
a
get over
double.
there? Oh, he had a double. That's my problem. I miscoded that. There we go. I figured he just took off.
Okay, runners on the corners, nobody out for Howard. Walked his first appearance. And the pitch. High. That's tough when you're struggling as a pitcher already,
Yeah,
and then you get the ground ball. and
right. The defense can't do what it's supposed to
No.
do. It's got to be
1-0.
pretty demoralizing.
Here's the pitch. Runners going. The throw down to second's not in time.
No, it was too late, and it was offline. Pretty good steal there by Pickett.
Second stolen base of the evening already.
Yeah, both teams looking like they're going to be pretty aggressive on the base paths.
2-0 meanwhile to Howard.
Nobody out. No more double play opportunity. Crabs in a great position.
The 2-0 in the dirt. 3-0. Is ball four. So that's going to load the bases. Nobody out for Boardman. You know, I was at the pool before this game, and I was going to walk over here thinking I could walk back to the pool after the game, and then I said no, because what if it's like a really long game? What if it's like a blowout with tons and tons of runs? I don't want to come walk back all the way back here.
And you bring this up
11
now
o'clock.
because
Here's the pitch. And this is inside.
you think
1-0.
you might have made the right decision.
I'm thinking I did, yes. 1-0 to Boardman.
I could find some things to say, but it's a lot more fun with Benjamin here, that's
No,
for sure.
I wouldn't bail, but
You've sat
1-0.
through worse in your 30 years.
I will say, though, Hoke used to bail.
Hoke
Hoke used to bail. When it got 10 runs or whatever, he would just be like, I'm gone.
That's
See you
it.
later. I'm going home.
The air just goes dead on the
Yeah.
radio.
Yes, that's the point. I'm better than Hoke. I'm more dedicated
All right.
than Hoke. That's the point.
Is that a high bar? What do you think?
It's a very high bar. The
Okay.
1-1. Popped in the air, foul territory, third base side. Rodriguez under it, and he has it. One away. So that's a big out for Letke.
It is. A double play ball can get him out of this situation.
But here's Vanderbilt, who hammered one off the fence in his first at bat, a double.
Vandenbrink.
Now, is it Vander or Vanden? I have Vander.
It's
Oh,
I
it's
keep
Vanden.
my
Okay.
my ends look like R's.
Popped high in the air, foul territory, first base side, and it's going to fall.
Boy, just a really big long run for the first baseman, but I don't know that he ever really had a clear picture
Yeah,
of where
the
the
right
baseball
fielder, the
was.
second baseman, and the first baseman all converged, but not in time.
And nobody close enough to the ball to make a play on it. It was way over there. Give it to him for chasing that out down. That would have been big for their pitcher.
All right, so it's Vandenbilt. I always had Vander.
Vandenbrink,
Vandenbrink.
right
Oh,
here.
okay.
Vandenbrink.
Yes, I knew that, actually.
Yep,
I don't know why I have Vandenbilt here.
Well,
1-1 to Vandenbrink.
what's in a name, Benjamin? Isn't that how that goes?
The 0-1. Oh, nice stop by Okino on a ball that was way over the umpire's head.
Boy, Okino took a run off
And
the
he
board
just-
with that.
Leapt in the air and grabbed it.
Yeah, if he doesn't get that by the shoelaces on the outside of his glove there, then we're going to see another
I
Krabby
can't
coming
believe they don't
across.
have anybody warming up in their bullpen.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet over there so far.
1-1. Here's the pitch. Misses away. 2-1. Nowhere to put Vandenbrink.
Behind the hitter, that was his 46th pitch there. Letke in trouble.
Bubba's second. We're almost an hour into this game.
Liam says with a yawn.
2-1.
Tomorrow's a night game. It's fine.
That's good. That's good.
3-1.
It's
which
not a
is
12:30 turnaround.
Not a day game after night game.
Yeah.
So 3-1 to Vandenbrink. Nowhere to put him. Bases are loaded. Crabs are already up 5-1. We're only in the second inning. The 3-1. Ball four. 6-1 Crabs. I'm in Little League. I'm back to Little League. I remember those days.
We just hope everybody has a good time out there. That's it.
Here's a Nane Wilson. Popped to third in his first at bat. One is out. Pickett is at third. Howard's at second. Vanderbrink's at first. And the pitch. That's a strike, belt high on the inside corner. That was a good
Might
pitch.
have someone, maybe number 4 for the Forest, looking like he might be jogging around over there in the bullpen. No, maybe he's coming back. Could be a false alarm.
0-1. Ooh, a big swing and a miss. 0-2. Looks like Nani Wilson's wearing glasses. I think he's the only player that wears glasses on the field. The 0-2 grounded out to second base. They go to second for one, back to first. He double clutches, still in time to get Wilson, and that ends the inning. But the Crabs add another run. On one hit, there was an error, and 2 left, and at the end of 2, they lead 6-1. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM.
Welcome back to the corner of 9th and F Street. The hills just over center field are gradually obscuring with haze. It looks like we might have a kind of hazy evening here. The sky above the ballpark is still bright blue, as are the Crabs' chances with a 5-1 lead here in the top of the third. We're going to see, who are we seeing here first? Evan Erglovich is going to bat first for these Bay Area Force. The first pitch is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Crabs plated 5 in the first and 1 in the second. The Force got 1 in the second. That got us to where we are. Second pitch looks like a fastball outside, taking ball 2. Novak has thrown a pretty good game. He's had quite a bit of traffic, but he's been able to manage it for the most part, stay out of trouble. Benjamin might be bundled up now and ready to come back.
Thank you, Aaron. Ball's hit deep to center field. Going back and dropping it is Harrington. On his way to third is
Boy, stand-up triple there for
Erglovich.
Yeah.
I think that's an error.
You're going to call that
Let's see,
an
hang
error?
on. Finn. I think that's an error. You think it's a hit? Really?
It was a tough reach out there.
Okay.
Had to
It's a
reach
triple.
like up and over his shoulder. It was a tough spot.
Yeah, I'm just in a bad mood.
Man, if that was an error, then keep me away from center field.
I didn't think he had that long a run, but you're right. He did have to turn and run. Okay.
Yeah.
So Erglovich triples to lead off the inning, and there's a big swing and a miss, 0-1.
Novak's up over 50 pitches now here in the third.
The 0-1 popped in the air, right field. Right fielder slipped. Now he's coming in, and now he's going to. He tripped again, and nobody makes the play. The runner's going to be out at second. The run scores. So Anane Wilson out in right field lost his footing twice on that play, and so that goes as a single. But the runner is thrown out at second.
Yeah, I hope he's okay out there. Like, it looked like it might have been something to do with the field conditions or
Yeah, I don't
something.
know.
But it was kind of a weird, wonky stumble the second time, and just wasn't able to get to the ball.
So one away, the run does come in to make it 6-2.
That was weird. So what are we calling that, a E9 or a...
It's a hit, and he's thrown out at second. Next pitch is, so here's Scheckler. And now, is that Giacomini coming out? Out to talk to Shabri. I don't know if Shabri got hurt on the play or what, but he's going out. And it looks like they're going to send out the trainer now as well. Looks like he may have injured his hand. It's one of the trainers coming out to
Yeah,
have
it definitely
a look.
looks like they're looking at Shabri's left hand out there, like his wrist or something like that.
I don't know if there was some kind of collision with the runner or what.
Yeah, kind of a marginal collision out there. The angle's really, like, the wrist is really fragile. The wrist, the fingers, all of that. Like, it doesn't take a lot of force for it to push the wrong angle,
he's
wrong
okay.
direction, and get a tough jam. Looks like he's okay. He's kind of talking it out with the second baseman out there, but looks like he's going to stay in.
Okay. So then here's Scheckler. Scheckler's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle and into center field, right past Novak. Third hit of the inning. Third in a row for the Force.
Yeah, back-to-back singles and a triple to start the inning.
So with one out and runner at first and a run in, here's Okino. He singled in his first at-bat. And that one's down low. The Force have out hit the Crabs 6-5 now.
Okino took a run off the board last inning, just reaching for a pitch that otherwise would have been wild. Bases loaded.
The 1-0. Misses away, 2-0. Right down the middle. 2-1. 2-1. Line in a shallow right field. That's trouble. That's going to drop. Over to get it is Wilson. He bobbles, and the runner's going to go to third. So that's a single and an error.
Okay, single E9.
Yeah, Scheckler was going for third base pretty much the whole way. He was getting waved around the whole way, but with that bobble there, he had plenty of time to get in, no trouble.
So runners on the corner, still only one out. Here's
Runners
Cabani.
in scoring position all 3 innings in a row for Novak.
Yeah, he's
If it weren't
he's
for
not
his,
had an easy inning.
if it weren't for his offense, he would be really struggling out there.
Here's the pitch. Grounded out to second base. Over to second for 1. Back to first in time. 4-6-3 double play ends it for the Force. They get a run on 3 hits. There were no errors and 1 left. And at the end of 2.5, it's 6-2 Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the ballpark. In the bottom of the third, with the Crabs up 6-2, they will send Harrington, Johnson, and Burnham to the plate.
Novak's been good enough for the Crabs tonight. He's had a lot of activity out there on the base paths, but only 2 runs to show for it as far as the Bay Area Force are concerned. And best news for the night for Novak is 5 runs in the first for these Humboldt Crabs and another one in the second.
Well, and the second best news is he's been able to induce a double play a couple times.
Yes.
When he's needed it.
Yes. That last double play was clockwork. Was it Boardman out there at second base for the Crabs? Is that right? Yeah,
Yeah.
he collected that ball and snapped it to the shortstop in like
Yeah.
perfect motion.
Yeah.
Just very efficient.
Crabs infield
play.
defense is generally pretty good. Here's Harrington to lead it off. He doubled his first at bat. Dylan Lecky's still out on the mound. Still nobody really now. They're finally getting someone. That's lined right at the second baseman. 1 away. They're finally now getting someone up in the bullpen. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the third. And here's Johnson, homered in his first at bat.
The Dodgers are beating Benjamin's Athletics 6-1 at the top of the 6th.
Last night was terrible. You know,
gonna take quite the
Dodgers are just
turnaround.
too good. I mean,
They're very good.
I love the A's.
Yeah.
here's the pitch. And it's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
As Liam knows and loves to hear, Shohei Ohtani is good at baseball, and the rest of the Dodgers
Ohtani also
roster.
played club baseball and so, I mean,
That's slander. 1-1 the count. There's no evidence that that's
Tate
true.
would point out he has a very cute dog, which is true.
There's no evidence that he gambled.
He does have a
1-1
cute
to
dog. You
count.
can't take that from him. Not even Liam will deny the cuteness
This is
of
outside.
Shohei
2-1.
Ohtani's dog.
And there is no
you,
evidence
Tamara.
that Shohei Ohtani committed any crime. Just be clear on that. 2-1. 2-2.
Everett Johnson hit his first home run as a Humboldt Crab today. That was pretty exciting. Did that in the second. Or sorry, did that in the first. It was part of that big rally in the first.
2-2. This is high. 3-2.
The Angels are playing the Mariners. They're tied 0-0 in the fifth. Padres trailing the Cubs 7-9. Bottom of the eighth. Giants down 6-0 to the Diamondbacks. Top of the fifth. So
3-2. Little looper out to second base.
boy,
Two
two in
away.
a row, just straight to the second baseman. Barely had to move his feet.
Here's Burnham. Struck out his first at bat.
God, Blue Jays are just falling apart. They lost 3-0 to the Mets today. It's been a total meltdown for Toronto. Yankees lost 9-3. Love to see it.
I like the Yankees.
No, you don't.
No problem with the Yankees.
You don't. I don't think anybody likes the Yankees.
I like their ballpark.
No.
I like their history.
I think the people that claim
dig
to
the
be
Yankees.
Yankees fans, my leading theory is that they're doing it ironically.
I love New York.
I'm not a Yankee fan, but I've always kind of liked the Yankees.
1-0.
I'm surrounded by
1-0.
cynical people.
In the air in the center field. And that ends the inning as the Crabs finally go in order. They lead it 6-2 at the end of 3. Stay tuned. Aaron will be bringing you the middle innings. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the fourth inning. It'll be Rodriguez, Savage, and Cornelio for the Force, with the Crabs leading 6-2. And here's Aaron to bring you all the action.
Thank you, Benjamin. It was 5 in the first for the Crabs and 1 in the second. The Force have had a lot of folks on base, but only 1 run across in the second and 1 in the third to make this a 6-2 ball game. The Crabs will continue their Pacific Empire League campaign this weekend, July 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th of July, as well as the 5th of July. The Mudcats are going to be in town. 4 days of Pacific Empire League baseball. I want to make sure you check that out. That'll be pretty exciting. Crabs currently #1 in the Pacific Empire League. So Novak's out there now, and he's facing Rodriguez. The first pitch is outside, taken for a ball, 1-0. The infield's pretty much in shade now. There's that little patch of sun between second and third base. The outfield's got some long shadows going across, stretching out from the coast. There's the second pitch, and that's taken for a strike. 1-1 now on the Force third baseman. Benjamin's going to take his walk through the ballpark now. As Novak throws the 1-1, that's way outside for a ball. 2-1 now. Novak had a lot of contact last inning. He just kind of got hit around, but the good news was the Crabs were able to come up with a clutch double play, get him out of the inning with only 1 to show for it. Here's the 2-1 now to Rodriguez. He takes that one high, 3-1. Rodriguez was hit by a pitch in the second. There goes Benjamin, if you're wondering. He's got those overalls on, looking pretty good. Here's the 3-1. That's swung on into the gap between first and second. Bounces a couple of times before it's corralled by the right fielder. No out leadoff hit for Rodriguez. Am I supposed to keep him quiet? Is he like the Wizard of Oz? We're not supposed to pay any attention to the man behind the microphone. So that brings up Stone Savage. He hit a single in the second. He swings at the first pitch that he sees, and it is a strike. That was a great pitch. 79 got him chasing. So runner on, nobody out. Here's the 0-1. That swung on, strike two. Novak getting ahead on Savage. Rodriguez out on first. Novak doesn't like the first two ideas his catcher gives him, nor the third. Looks like maybe now they're on the same page. Here's the kick and the pitch. That one gets away from the catcher, bounces away. He still has no idea where it is. The runner makes it to second, and if he was looking at home plate, he might have considered going to third, but he doesn't. It probably would have been a bad call. So Rodriguez advances to second on a passed ball. Wild pitch. Wild pitch. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Savage cycles the bat, shoulders, waits for the 1-2. Novak steps off. Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble getting on the same page with his catcher Eli Burnham there. I was going to say something, but I decided not to. So that one's taken for a ball. It's 2-2 now. Still nobody out. Benjamin's got that green and gold Crabs hat. Come on, that's amazing. Cal Poly Humboldt Crabs hat? Yes. Incredible. Here's the 2-2. Way outside for ball. Count goes full. Yeah. Yeah, the man on the radio has a body and a face. And you had a chance there to see it. 1999 was Benjamin Schaefer's first year working for these Humboldt Crabs. That's pretty exciting. So Novak pitches the 3-2. That is fouled straight back. We'll do it again.
Aaron gave away your look on stream. You were walking down, he was like, there's Benjamin. And
Yeah.
I'm like, now everyone knows what Benjamin looks
Everybody wonders what Benjamin looks like. Was I not supposed to do that? I don't know the rules. Here's the payoff pitch. That's taken high for a ball. He walks to first. Now he'll be a target.
be put on a list.
So Novak again with traffic. It's been that way all night for the crabby pitcher. Again, the defense has managed to show up when they need to do their job. But in this situation, a double play ball is not going to be enough. Crabs need to scrape a run across here somehow. Sorry, an out. Crabs need an out here somehow to avoid a run. So here's the first pitch to Cornelio. That's taken for a ball. Cornelio is 1 for 2. He singled in the second. Flew out in the first. Rodriguez on second, Savage on first. Cornelio waits at home. Here's the kick and the pitch. That's outside. No, looks like he takes that for a strike. 1-1 now. That was a great strike. 86 miles an hour, right on the black on the outside of the strike zone. So 1-1 now. Cornelio waits at the plate. Novak looks out to second twice, kicks and fires. That's taken outside for a ball. 2-1. Two and one, nobody out, 2 on. Top of the fourth, Crabs lead 5-2. Sorry, 6-2. Here's the 2-1. That's swung on for a strike. Strike two. Looks like you might have got him chasing, and he did. That was well outside the strike zone, according to TrackMan. Maybe just expanding that strike zone a little bit. Novak not getting the call that he wants. Now he's ready to go. Gloves the ball, checks second, kicks, fires. That's taken for ball 3. Second batter in the row now with a full count on Novak. He's got 71 pitches at least here in the top of the 4th. Nobody out. Here's the payoff. That's shot out towards right field and foul. Ooh, boy, that looked like trouble. That landed maybe 3 or 4 feet to the right of the foul line there, and it just had some spin on it that kept it arcing that direction, and thank goodness for it. So Rodriguez is still out there at second base. Savage stands on first. Nobody's out. Novak and Cornelio battling here, trying to sort this out. Cornelio's ready for his 3rd payoff pitch of the inning. Here's the pitch. That's taken, ball 4. Oh, no, he rung him up. Boy, he took his time calling that one. But it is the first strikeout of the inning for Novak. He's got Benjamin singing. Love to see it. So that's the second strikeout of the inning of the game for Novak. He's got 1 away now, which is great news because now a double play puts this inning to bed with no harm done. Novak's going to face Proctor. He walked in the first, hit into a double play in the second. Here's the first pitch to Proctor. He takes that for a ball. Looks like it was high. 1-0 now. Cooling down rapidly here at the Arcata Ballpark. The flag out in center field is flapping kind of lazily straight away towards center. Benjamin's throwing things on the ground. Looks like everything's fine. That is flied out towards center, and getting under it is the center fielder. That's Alex Harrington out there. 2 away. Runners stay put. So 2 out, 2 on. Novak looking to get out of another situation with runners on. Keep the Crabs lead at 4. Evan Verglovich steps up. Takes the first pitch for a strike. 0-1 now. Novak gets the call that he wants. Kicks and deals. That's taken in the dirt for a ball. 1-1. Novak over 80 pitches now. It's been a long inning. Love to get out of it here. Here's the 1-1 to Erglovich. He swings on that one, sends it straight out to the center fielder. He's there, puts that one away. No damage done. So it's 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the out-of-town Bay Area Force. It is 6 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for your Humboldt Crabs. We will be right back to the Blue Lake Casino radio booth on 107.3 FM. Exciting Crabs baseball. Welcome back to the corner of 9th and F Street in downtown Arcata. It looks like they're going to send Dylan Letke back out there on the mound for the Bay Area Forest. The Crabs lead 6-2. Novak has done a pretty good job. There's been a lot of hits. There's 8 hits on him so far, but only 2 runs to show for it. The Crabs have hit 5, and 6 runs have come across. We're going to start with the bottom of the order for the Crabs. It's going to be Shabry before it rolls over to Pickett and Howard. Shabry hit a double in the second. Cycles the bat a couple times, shoulders and waits. Here's the first pitch. He watches that go by for strike 1. So Shabry's a .405 hitter for the Humboldt Crabs, slugging .524, on base percentage is .471. Here's the 0-1. That's high for a ball. 1-1. Benjamin's got raspberries. That's a great idea. Here's the 1-1 now. That's swung on and dribbled out towards the gap, and the shortstop can't get it. Shabry's on with a leadoff hit. That's going to take us to the top of the order. Mike Pickett is going to stride to the plate, the third baseman. He singled in the first, reached on an E4 in the second, and stole a base. Mikey Pickett's a right-handed batter, so it's right on right now. Shabry's over there at first, nobody out. Letke checks that way. He's at the belt, he kicks. Way outside, ball 1. So Novak's over 80 pitches. Letke has thrown 65. But the Crabs lead 6-2. Here's the 1-0. That's taken for a strike, 1-1. So Pickett steps back into the box, shoulders the bat. Kind of a crouch stance, waggling the bat behind him. The pitcher goes over to first. He's safe. Pretty good throw and tag, but Shabry's back. He didn't have a big lead. Whole field pretty much in shade now. There's a little stripe of sunshine out towards the base of the left field wall, but that's about it. Evening settling in here on the coast. Lights are on. Light traffic on the freeway. Golden hour. Love it. Pitcher back over to first. Shabry's right there. No problem. Safe. 82nd season of Crabs baseball. Crabs looking to improve on their second place finish in the Pacific Empire League last year. The 1-1 is up and in. Whew. Looking to trim his facial hair with that one. 2-1 now.
A little chin music, as they call it.
So here's the 2-1. That's taken for a ball. 3-1. Pickett gets a little instruction from third base, steps into the batter's box, circles the bat, shoulders and waits. Here's the pitch, takes that for ball 4. 2 on, nobody out. That's going to bring up Tyler Howard. He has walked twice. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. That's Jaden Shabry out there on second. Mikey Pickett's on first. Still no activity over in the bullpen for the Bay Area Force. They're going to let Letke sort this one out. Crabs, meanwhile, have a right-hander warming up over there. First pitch taken outside. 1-0 on Howard. Looks like number 37 warming up in the Crabs bullpen. We'll see who that is. Meanwhile, here's the 1-0. That's lashed right into the gap, left center. That's going to bring the runner on second around. Shabry is going to score. Pickett's into third. The batter rather, is in at second with a double. So Tyler Howard gets an RBI. Stands out there at second base. Go Crabs, go.
That's a single, and he goes to second on the throw.
So big hit for Tyler Howard. Gets an RBI, gets himself into scoring position.
Perfectly placed.
Perfectly placed. Colton Boardman's going to step up now. Score is, if I'm not mistaken, 7-2 Crabs. Might need to update that scoreboard here in a moment. Here's the first pitch to Boardman. Takes that one for a strike. 0-1.
7-2. 7-2, Jack.
7-2, Jack.
He's the greatest scorekeeper, the scoreboard operator in the Pacific Northwest, but everybody makes mistakes. Here's the 0-1. That gets away from him. The runner is going to stay on third. It's Minecraft? That's the cause for the distraction down there? I mean, that's relatable. My son Callum and I are doing a lot of Minecrafting right now. It's good stuff. So it's 1-1 now to Colton Boardman. He swings on that one, and that one goes way out towards the picnic area. Foul ball. 1-2. Boardman's 0 for 2 today. He's flown out to right field. And looks like again to the third baseman.
That's right.
1-2 now, nobody out.
If you haven't already, Josh, hit Redwood Coast Cleaners like maybe a couple of times.
Here's the pitch. That one is fouled straight back. We're pretty bad at doing it when we are supposed to do it, but Everett Johnson's home run gives me the opportunity to say that Harper Motors is going to donate $50 to District 26 Little League Baseball. That might have happened a couple innings ago, but it doesn't matter. Harper Motors is going to make that donation, and Little League Baseball is going to get 50 more bucks. Love to see it. So it's 1-2 now, nobody out. Boardman, left-handed batter, cycles a couple times and waits. Here's the pitch, swings on that one, sends that one right over our head. That one's going to get a hot dog out front.
They're out of pizza here at the ballpark.
Out of pizza.
There's no pizza.
Criminal.
And the line for a hot dog was too long.
Too long.
I ended up with a bag of popcorn.
Okay. Popcorn
It's
and
not
raspberries.
okay.
It's not okay. My bad. Oh, no, I mean, here's the 1-2. That one again, fouled straight back over our heads. Boardman just making Letke work out there. The haze is like a bright purple, and you can kind of see some of the mountains peeking through it. The sky above us is still blue.
Pretty night.
It's beautiful. Breeze still pushing the flags out towards center. Here's the 1-2. That's swung on right to the first baseman, and he is not able to get it, but he gets back to the bag. The second baseman's there. They will get the out at first, but not before number 13 comes across for another RBI. Go Crabs, go. That's Mike Pickett now coming across.
That's a 3-6-3 putout. 3-4-3 putout. You don't see those too often.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not exactly sure how many numbers I have to write here, but it's a lot. So Ryan Vanderbrink is going to step up. Vandenbrink, my N looks like an R. Ryan Vandenbrink is going to step up now. Boy, if his family's listening, I hope they forgive us.
I know, because I've been calling him Vanderbrink all, yeah.
We do our best here in the radio booth, but you get what you pay for with volunteers. Vandenbrink has hit a double in the first, and he walked in the second. Looks like a little conference out there now with the Bay Area Force as they've got one away and already one across. 8-2 is the score between the Crabs and the Force. What was
I
that
think they're
all
going to bring
about?
in a new pitcher.
My
Yep.
goodness.
Yep.
Are they going to bring in a new pitcher?
they
I haven't
did.
seen anybody warming up
Yeah,
over
they
there,
brought
but it
him
looks
in.
like they are
Yep.
definitely making the move. So they're going to pull Letke, it looks like. I'm not sure who's going to be stepping in. But as this person takes their warm-up tosses, we'll take 60 seconds to go back and thank our wonderful sponsors. This is Exciting Crabs Baseball on 107.3 FM. We're back. Crabs lead 8-2 here in downtown Arcata, and number 31 for the Bay Area Force, that's Henry Robinson, right-hander, is out there warming up on the mound. This gives me an opportunity to tell y'all that the Bay Area Force is going to be in town tomorrow night for a 7 o'clock game. Tomorrow is, in fact, the first day of July. Very exciting. The band will be in town in the ballpark, so that'll be great. The Mudcats come in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's a double header, it looks like, on Friday. That's pretty exciting. So that'll start at 5:30. That's all Pacific Empire League play, so that's important. Then the Crabs are going to go on the road to Healdsburg. Mark your calendars, Crabs fans. July 7th, that's my birthday. 7th, 8th, and 9th, the Crabs are going to be at Healdsburg, and that's going to be a really important matchup against the number 1, number 2 teams in the Pacific Empire League. And Liam is going to bring you all of that action on the Crabs YouTube on 107.3 FM and on 1340 AM. So Ryan Vandenbrink's going to step up now. There's one out and a runner on third. That's Tyler Howard over there. First pitch to Vandenbrink, he's got to duck and get out of the way. Boy, that looked like it was going to hit him, and he was able to dodge it.
That's not generally the way you want to enter the ball game.
Not the best way. I mean, you just had a whole bunch of warm-ups, and then you start by going right for their head. 1-0 now against the designated hitter. He swings at the second pitch, and that chops high over the shortstop out into center field. That's going to bring Tyler around to score. It is now 9-2. Go Crabs, go. So as Wyatt the Bat Boy collects the bat out there, we are going to see Anane Wilson stride to the plate. He hit into a double play in the second and flew out to third base in the first. Had a tough trip up in right field to put a couple people on there. Here's the first pitch to Wilson. He fouls that one straight back, 0-1. Hope he's okay. Wilson had a kind of an awkward stumble out there in right field, but looks like he's doing just fine. So here's the 0-1 now to Wilson. He takes that for a ball. Count goes even. One count, one on, runner on first. Here's the pitch. That's taken for a ball, 2-1. Robinson gets the call he wants. He's at the belt. Here's the kick and the pitch. That is swung on, and it dribbles out forward.
He hit it off his foot.
Oh, he came off his foot, so it's a foul. Got it.
And very unpleasant.
Yeah, I was like, that looks fair, but he called it foul right away. I guess he's just kind of walking that off. That looks like, yeah, he's kind of wincing right there. Robison's throwing in the low 80s. Wilson's waving off the coach, limping a bit, taking some deep breaths, hesitating before he steps back into the box. There he goes, left-handed batter, ready to go. Cycles the bat once, shoulders it, waits. Robinson checks first. He's at the belt. Here's the 2-2. That's outside, ball 3. Count goes full.
Hey.
A lot of full counts.
Oh, no, if you're going to walk someone, you certainly don't want to do it on 4 pitches. No, you want to make sure that it's at least an 8 to 10 pitch at bat every time.
You do?
Yeah, apparently.
Runner goes on the 3-2. That's swung on and missed. That's the throw out to second. He's got it. And he says he made the tag. The runner's still standing out there. Looks like he's safe. But it is a strikeout at the plate for Wilson. So 2 away now for Alex Harrington. He doubled in the first, hit a 2 RBI double in the first. And he flew out to second base in the second. Ryan Vandenbrink's out there at second base now. Here's the first pitch to Harrington. He takes that for a strike. Strike 1. 75 miles an hour that time from Robinson, right in the breadbasket. Robeson checks second, deals. Taken outside, ball 2. Sorry, looks like that was ball 1. So the count's even now. Harrington circles the bat, shoulders, waits. Robeson checks second. Looks that way again, kicks and deals. That one gets away from the catcher. Vandenbrink's going to make his way to third.
Wild pitch.
It is 2-1 now on Harrington. 2 out, runner on third. Here's the 2-1. That swung on straight out towards center field, and it's going to drop. Harrington's going to reach first and collect an RBI as Vandenbrink comes around. Double digits for these Humboldt Crabs. 10-2, go Crabs, go.
Approaching the plate for the Humboldt Crabs, number 38, Everett Johnson.
Crabs have scored double digits quite a few times this year. Something they've been doing a lot. Again, the offense has really shown us that they've got what it takes. And if Shelp and Miranda, Novak, some of the other Crab starters can get the job done, then they could threaten. This could be the year. A lot riding on the Prune Packers games. We'll know more when those teams meet head-to-head. So 2 out, runner on first. Here's the first pitch to Everett Johnson. He takes that for a ball. Johnson homered in the first. Flew out to second in the third. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes. That's taken for a ball. The throw out to second is not in time. Stolen base for Harrington. Crabs staying aggressive. 8-run lead. 2-out steal. Putting it all on the line to get that runner on second. So Johnson cycles the bat, shoulders and waits. Pitcher looks out towards second, comes home, taken inside for a ball. 3-0 count. Could be a long night here at the Arcata Ballpark. The good news is it's beautiful out. A little bit of haze still out there on the mountains. A lot of purple and pink in the sky. Here's the 3-0. That one is taken and it gets away. Runner's going to go to third, and he's thinking about coming home, but he's not going to do that. So Everett Johnson walks to first. Alex Harrington stands over at third. That's going to bring up Eli Burnham. If he can get on, then the Crabs will have batted around. Crabby catcher's 0 for 2 today. He struck out in the first, flew out to center field in the third. He's got an opportunity to add to this lead. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Burnham holds the bat straight up with his stance. Here's the pitch. Takes that one for a ball. Cheerful Arcata crowd helpfully counting the balls as we go. Here's the 1-0. Way outside. Ball 2. Cumulatively ball 7 if we're counting along at home. So Robeson came out in relief of Letke, and he's having trouble finding the strike zone. 2 away, though. Here's the 2-0. Way outside for a ball. 3-0 now. Opportunity for the Crabs to walk the bases loaded with an 8-run lead. Here's the 3-0. Takes. Strike 1.
Let's look at this.
Yeah, I'm going to take a little peek at that. That was definitely not a strike. Absolutely not a strike. That was way inside, but he calls it a strike. Little charity strike there. Maybe getting the crowd off his back. Yep. Here's the 3-1. That's a ball. What? He calls that one a strike. Take a little peek at that one. Also not a strike. It was closer, though. That one is more forgivable. All right. So it's a full count, 2 out. Runner at first should be going. Runner at third should be moving. I guess not. No, the runner at first should go. There he goes. Here's the pitch. That's taken it down low for a walk. The Crabs have batted around. The bases are loaded now. Jaden Shabry, who started the inning with a single, is going to step up with an opportunity to make it much worse. Shabry is 2 for 2 tonight. Bases loaded, 2 out. Crabs lead 10-2. Here's the pitch. Shabry swings at the first pitch he sees, strike one. Can't blame him. It was a ball, but he really wanted to connect. So 0-1 count on the Krabby shortstop. He cycles the bat a couple times, shoulders and waits. Here's the pitch. Big swing, strike two. That one was a strike at least. So Robeson looking to get out of a tough inning. He's got the bases loaded. 0-2 count now, 2 out. Shakes off the first call from the catcher and the second. Looks like he's still waiting. Now he's got what he wants. He's at the belt. Shabry waits at the plate. Here's the pitch. Bat is swung on and it goes straight up into the air. It looks like second baseman's going to have no trouble making that catch. He's got it. So the inning finally ends, but not before the Crabs plate 4 more. It is 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the out-of-town Bay Area Force. 10 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for your Humboldt Crabs. We will be right back to Crabs Baseball, brought to you all season long by Blue Lake Casino on ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back. Krabbies have a new pitcher out there on the mound. Antonio Nordman, it looks like. Hometown is Berkeley, comes to the Crabs from West Valley Junior College. Nordman has pitched in 3 innings. He has an ERA of 0. He struck out 1, walked 4, 1 hit against. He'll face Erglovich, Thornton, and Scheckler for the Bay Area Force, who trail by a score of 10-2. The Force scored their 2 in the second and third. The Crabs scored 5 in the first, 2 in the second, 4 in the fourth. Beautiful summer evening here in downtown Arcata. The Arcata Ballpark, built in 1938, predates the freeway that you can see over there on the other side of the left field line. They had to move the left field wall to make room for the freeway. They moved all of home plate to do that, and then they had to move it again when they made the freeway wider. So Nordman delivers his first pitch of the evening, and that one's taken high for a ball. Looks like this is Darian Thornton, which means I might be behind a batter. What is that, an 8? Oh, is it? Yeah, that's what happened. This one's fouled off towards F Street. That's going to make it 1-1. So it's going to be Thornton, Scheckler, and Okino. This is Thornton now facing a 1-1 count. Nordman fires, swung on, fouled straight back, 1-2. Thornton singled in the third, reached E6 in the first. Here's the 1-2. That one's taken high and gets away from the catcher. 2-2 now.
It's turned mighty cold.
It has. It has cooled down quite a bit. Nordman threw that last pitch 51 miles an hour and way above the catcher.
I'm going to have to go to the heater.
56 degrees here in the Blue Lake Casino radio booth.
Yeah, that's
There's the
cold.
2-2 fouled straight back. If you're from Southern California, you will call that chilly, and you'll turn on the heater.
Which is precisely what I'm doing right now.
That's what Benjamin's doing. I'm not going to lie. When that heater turns on, you get a little warmth. It's nice. I like it. It's not necessary, but it feels nice.
It's cold Del Monte right now.
Thornton steps out of the batter's box now, takes a couple practice swings,
Oh, look at that. That's very nice.
steps back in, taps the plate, circles the bat, shoulders, and waits for the 2-0. Nordman shaking off a couple calls from his catcher. Now they're on the same page. Here's the kick. That one swung on, bounced towards third baseman. He has no trouble collecting that, firing across the diamond, one away. Long throw for Mikey Pickett, but he's got no problem making the scoop and toss. That's going to bring up Justin Scheckler. Scheckler's 1 for 2 today. Scheckler singled in the third. Nordman fires. That's outside. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing, and it's a strike. 1-1. That one was 91 miles an hour from Nordman. Fireball. Here's the 1-1. That one's way outside. 2-1 now. Nordman's got the heat. That was a 93 mile an hour pitch. He's going to have to get a little more control here. Got a big lead. Plenty of opportunity to work that out. Here's the 2-1. That's swung on and sent way out towards third base. Or left field. That's going to bounce off the fence. It's going to be collected out there by Tyler Howard. He's going to make the throw to second.
Oh, that was quite a throw.
But not before Scheckler makes it to second on a stand-up double.
That was quite a throw from Tyler Howard.
Yeah, that was a great throw.
One hopper right to second base. I mean, it was still too late, but still, that was some throw.
Yeah. Howard threw a bounce pass that was like a laser over there to second, but it was a little offline and it was a great hit. So 1 out. Nordman's got a runner out there on second base, and that's going to bring up the catcher, Ryan Aquino. He singled in the second. And he singled in the third, but then he was thrown out. I think that's what happened there. So here's the first pitch to Aquino. He takes that for a ball, 1-0 now. Drove the whole coast from Crescent City all the way down today. It was just absolutely spectacular. Beautiful day to be on the road in Humboldt County. There's the 1-0 now. That's swung on straight back to the pitcher. He considers third, but then he goes to first for the out, 2 away.
Probably the right play in this circumstance.
Yeah.
Wasn't really going to get the out at third anyway.
Yeah, it would have been tough. The runner
get
obviously
the out.
has got the lead. He's
It's
got the
10-2.
opportunity, and if you miss, you don't get anything.
Yeah, it's
So you go
10-2,
for the sure
just-
thing. You got an 8-run lead. Like 1 run isn't going to kill you. So Nordman's got 2 away and a runner on third. And that's going to bring in Lucas Gambini, Gabini. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch to Gabini is taken inside ball 1. Nordman looking for a tidy inning here. Here's the pitch. That's a check swing. Strike 1. So 1-1 now on the Bay Area left fielder. Takes a couple practice swings. Shoulders, looks out towards the pitcher's mound. Nordman takes a couple steps with his foot. Kicks and fires. That swung on, a high chopper to the shortstop. He's going to throw over to first, and that is going to do it. So it is 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error for the Bay Area Force. 10 runs on 9 hits and 2 errors for your Humboldt Crabs. We will be right back for more exciting Crabs baseball on 107.3 FM. Welcome back to the corner of 9th and F Street in downtown Arcata. Looks like Henry Robeson's going to go back out there for another inning of work, and he's going to face the top of the lineup for the Crabs. Mikey Pickett, Tyler Howard, and Colton Boardman. Crabs scored 5 in the first, 2 in the second, 4 in the fourth. It was 1 in the second and 1 in the third for the out-of-town Bay Area Force. The score is 10-2 Crabs. Another evening of double-digit Crab baseball. The Potters were in town. They beat them 10-2 and 14-7 respectively. Love to see that. Double digits for 2 of the games against the Marysville Giants. 2 of the games against the Stockton Pearls.
Crabs have just not faced that many good pitchers this
It's
season.
true.
They just really have.
The Potters had some pitchers, and they ate them up, so that was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So here's the first pitch to Mikey Pickett. He takes it for strike 1.
I would do that if I didn't have to.
Pickett's 1 for 2 with a walk today. Singled in the first, walked in the fourth. Here's the 0-1. He swings on that one and sends it right out to left field for a little blooper hit. Make it 2 hits tonight for the crabby third baseman. Tyler Howard's going to step in now. He's 1 for 1 with 2 walks.
Now batting for the Crabs, number 17, Tyler Howard.
Howard steps in to face Robeson. Shoulders the bat. Robeson checks first. Here's the pitch. That's swung on. Big swinging strike 1. 80 miles an hour, dead center.
Swung right through it.
Yep. Good pitch to swing at.
Or swang, as Dizzy Dean
Swang.
would have said.
Swinged? No.
I read that Dizzy Dean always said swang
Oh, okay.
and slud.
I've decided that the past tense of print is prant. This is what I've decided. So you won't say you printed something, you say you prant it.
I'm not sure what the problem that you're solving is.
I get to do that. It's just more fun.
Oh,
It's
I
just
see.
more fun.
Okay.
Not really a problem so much as an opportunity.
All right. Okay.
Here's the 0-1. That's fouled straight back. 1-1 now. Sometimes the problem is the word isn't silly enough, Benjamin, and I'm
I
here
hear
to
that. Yeah.
I'm here to fix it.
Yeah, I hear that.
0-2 now to Howard. Pickett's over there on first.
What's that line in that movie? The one cheerleader says, "Bring it on," and the other one says, "Oh, it's been brought in."
Oh, it's been rotten. Yeah. Runner goes. That is Howard straight up, and he's probably going to have to come back. The center fielder is going back. He's lost it. It's Toasters. Tyler Howard just absolutely launched that. 397 feet, 101 off the bat, 2-run homer. I believe his first of the season. Crabs now lead by 10, 12-2. Go Crabs, go.
Well, there was a time when that would have been the end of the game,
Yeah, but not today.
but no more.
So that was Tyler Howard's first home run of the season as a Humboldt Crab. He was part of this team last year. He played a big role last year for the Crabs, but it's exciting to see him get his first homer of the year. So Colton Boardman's going to step up. 2 across already, nobody out.
Crabs are really launching the ball this season. A lot of home runs.
That one looked like a fly ball, but it just vanished
I think
out there.
that one may have been wind aided a little bit.
A little bit. The flag is
But
kind of
although,
hanging.
how much was it off the bat? It was pretty hard off the bat.
Yeah, it was. It was over 100 miles an hour
Okay,
off
so
the bat.
that probably didn't really need the wind.
It just went so high up in the air. I thought for sure it was staying in the park, but here's the 1-0 now to Boardman. He swings on that one and sends it foul over down the first base line. The flag out there in center field is flapping around pretty good, but earlier in the game it was like straight out. It was like
Yeah, it was really windy at first.
yeah, it's calmed down quite a bit. Looks like a lazy-ish breeze now. Purple out of the sky, just blue as sunset sets in. Here's the 1-1. Boardman takes that for a strike. 1-2. Aaron Donaldson, Benjamin Schaefer in the Blue Lake Casino radio booth, just really happy to be given the opportunity to call Crabs baseball. Here's the 1-2. That's fouled off. We'll do that again.
Always a ball.
It's always a ball. Sometimes many, many
Many
balls.
balls, yes.
Too many of them. Listen, I'll sit here all night.
And have.
Here's the 1-2. Another foul ball down the first base line. Just not a lot of opportunities to watch Crabs baseball, so even if they linger a little longer than you would
Yeah,
expect,
the season's not really long
you
enough.
just soak it up.
So
1-2.
enjoy it while it happens, because it's over before you know it.
That's taken for a ball, 2-2. I overheard Liam the other day saying that he has all of his Crabs dreams in December, I think, is when you start having dreams about Crabs baseball, middle of winter.
I have them in around March.
I sent out a watercolor to everyone in the middle of December, and it was called Winter is Too Long.
Yeah, right.
It was
It's true.
Crabs Stadium. So that one's flown out towards the third baseman, and he's going to collect that one away.
But in my dreams, I can never see the field.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. That's funny.
It's very
That'd be very
frustrating.
frustrating.
I'm supposed to be calling the game, but I can't see what's going on.
We need someone to tell us what this means. There's some deep hidden meaning here, I'm sure. My dream is always just that it's like 3 or 4 weeks into the season and I have not had an opportunity, and I find myself wondering if I like made somebody mad or something. We all have our little
That's right.
insecurities. So the first pitch to Vandenbrink's taken for a strike.
And in my dream, the field is always in some really weird design field.
Yeah, you said one time it was just like a hallway, like
yeah, it
going
was like, or
straight
like a football field.
Yeah.
It was just like a, yeah.
That's awesome. Here's the 0-1 to Vandenbrink. He takes that one for a strike.
And one dream I
Strike
had, the
2.
booth was facing away from the field,
Uh-huh.
the window, so we were looking. and I was like, I don't know why
You're telling everyone what's going on at
you
the
would
bus
design
station?
it like this. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
That's where your brain is trying to tell you that this is not real. That's swung on by Vandenbrink, fouled off straight back. We'll do 0-2 again. Hey, there goes one of my students from Cal Poly Humboldt. Love that. Very fun. I think the first game I came to this year, I saw 12 students.
I see a lot of my students
That was
here
pretty
too,
cool. Yeah, it's awesome.
fun.
A lot of them in the Crabgrass band, which is exciting. Here's the 0-2. That's fouled straight back for the third time in the row. We'll do that again. I love the kind of feeder system from Cal Poly Humboldt Marching Lumberjacks to Crabgrass Band. Like
Yeah, there is.
two
Yeah, it's a
very
lot of
different
overlap.
bands that are both very silly, and I love them both so much.
And there's a lot of overlap.
Yeah.
Personnel.
So 0-2 on Vandenbrink. Here's the pitch. He swings on that one and chops it out towards third base. Third baseman collects it, fires across the diamond, 2 away.
How did Boardman get out?
Boardman flew out to the third baseman. It's going to bring up Anane Wilson today. He's 0 for 3. Watching that Lose Team documentary, they had a big section on the Crabgrass Band, and one of the things I loved was my son's kindergarten teacher, Teacher Sarah, who's played clarinet for the Crabgrass Band for decades, was in lots of those photos. It was really fun. Real community vibe. When we were watching at the theater, there were several people that would like lean over and whisper and say, "There they are, there he is," and it's like everyone in the theater knew someone on screen.
Yep.
Loved that.
That's cool, huh? That's the best part about the Crabs.
For sure. So 1-0 now. Wilson swings through that one. Strike one. Oh, yeah? Lose Team will be back at the Minor Theater if you haven't had a chance to see it yet. July 8th is the only evening show. July 8th at 6:30, you can see Lose Team at the Minor. You can also see it at 11 a.m. on July 11th, July 12th, and July 25th. Connor Fitzgerald's put together an outstanding documentary about 82 years of baseball, brought to you by these Humboldt Crabs. You should check it out. 2 out. Here's the 1-1. Wilson swings on that. 1-2 now.
Yeah, if you go to the lumberjack.org, that's what the website is. I think if you just search Benjamin Schaefer, it should be there.
Here's the 1-2. Wilson takes for a ball. 2-2.
Yeah, just search my name.
That one's taken for a ball in the dirt. Count goes full.
There's just a bunch of sports show podcasts that I posted on there. You might have to go back a little bit for it.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swung through strike 3. That's the second strikeout of the night for Wilson, and that's going to do it. It is 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Bay Area Force. 12 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors for your Humboldt Crabs. We will be back for more exciting Crabs baseball. This is 107.3 FM. We're back. Aaron Donaldson and Benjamin Schaefer with you here in the Blue Lake Casino radio booth. It is the top of the 6th inning. Crabs all over the Bay Area Force. Score is 12-2. Nordman's out there for another night of work. He's another inning of work. He's going to face Rodriguez, Savage, and Cornelio. Bottom of the lineup rolling over to the top for the Bay Area Force. Eric Rodriguez steps up tonight. He is 1 for 1. He was hit by pitch in the 2nd, and he singled in the 4th. Nordman's thrown about 15 pitches since he came on in relief. Here's the first pitch now to Rodriguez. He takes that one for a strike. 89 miles an hour. right on the black on the outside of the strike zone. Great pitch from Nordman. Here's the 0-1. Fastball low, ball one. Crowd seems to think that that was not a ball, but it was way out of the zone. So 1-1. Top of the sixth. Here's the pitch. Swung on, strike two.
He doesn't have any photos of himself.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Rodriguez. Nordman shakes off the first idea from his catcher, then the second. Now he likes what he sees. Taps his foot a couple of times. Here's the kick and the pitch. That's swung on, flown out towards right field. Wilson's jogging that way. He's got no problem collecting that. 1 out. Savage steps in now. He's 1 for 1, singled in the second, walked in the fourth. Now it's just flat. If he doesn't get the reaction, it is what it is. He's got to give you a wave or something. Here's the first pitch to Savage. That is way inside. He's got to scoot back to get out of the way of that one. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Big swing, strike one. Another great pitch from Nordman, 87 right on the outside black. He's dialing it in now. A little bit of trouble with control earlier, but seems to have no trouble now. Here's the 1-1. That's taken for ball 2-1. Nordman fires. That's swung on, and that's going to bloop right out to right field for a hit. No problem at all there for Savage. Second hit of the night. 1 out, 1 on. That's going to take us to the top of the lineup for the Bay Area Force, and Marcus Cornelio. He struck out once, singled in the second, flew out to right field in the first. Crabs lead 12-2. 1 out. Nordman's keeping track of that runner over there on first. Now he's at the belt, taps his foot a couple times, kicks and delivers. Swings at the first pitch he sees, does Cornelio, and that's fouled off. Strike one. Oh and 1 is the count on Cornelio. Nordman checks first, delivers home. That's taken, ball one. So Nordman's thrown from the upper 70s to the low 90s. That one was a little bit outside. Here's the 1-1. Big swing, strike two. Nordman's really finding the outside of the strike zone there. He is right on the black on the outside. Right around 90 miles an hour. Great pitches. Fast and on the margin. Here's the 1-2. That's taken for a ball. The throw goes over to first. He's back safe and sound. So it'll be 1 and 2 on Cornelio. He cycles the bat, shoulders, looks out towards the pitcher and waits. Nordman checks first. Steps a couple times, throws over to first. That's a bounce pass. He's in safe and sound, no problem. It is. It's 2-2 now. Took a while to get that last ball up on the scoreboard. I wasn't sure. I never want to argue with the scoreboard operator, but the count is 2-2. That's the count. 1 out. 2-2. Cornelio at the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's outside, gets away from the catcher. Runner has no trouble getting to second base.
Matt Chapman's hurt, Finn.
So the count is full. 1 out. Stone Savage stands out there on second base. Nordman looks that way. Now he looks home, taps his foot a couple times. Kicks and delivers. Inside, ball 1. Or sorry, no, that's it. That was a full count. So he's going to walk. That's going to bring up Eric Proctor. Proctor walked in the first. Out 3-6 and flew out to the center fielder in the fourth and second. Right on right. Runners at first and second. 1 away here in the top of the 6th. Crabs lead 12-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, strike 1. Sounds like he got a little piece of that, bounced away. Bay Area Force in town tomorrow, July 1st, 7 p.m. ball game. Crabgrass Band will be here. Looks like beautiful weather. Here's the 0-1. Runners are going. That's thrown out to second, not even close, way out into center field. And that's going to plate at least 1. They throw to third, and did they get him? Looks like he's safe.
I'm not sure what Burnham was doing there. I mean, there wasn't anybody at second base to throw the ball to.
Yeah, the shortstop had to make the play on it.
But he wasn't at the bag.
There was nobody there. He had to run over there and jump and leap, and it just went way out into center field. So the Force scrape another one across. It's 12-3 now with a runner on third, 1 out. Counts 1-1 on Proctor. Here's the pitch. Takes that, strike 2. Nordman up around 30 pitches now. Cornelio walked and took off on a steal, and then the pitch, the throw to second went into center field. So now he's over there on third with 1 away. Proctor waits for the 1-2. Here it is, outside ball 2. Sorry, yeah, ball 2, 2-2. That's going to send the catcher out to the mound to have a little conversation. That's Eli Burnham out there talking to Nordman. Looks like there's activity in the Crabs bullpen. Benjamin's going to figure out who that is. And it does look like there could be activity also for the Bay Area Force. Potential new pitcher over there coming in.
It's hard to see who it is in our bullpen because
they've got those camouflage jerseys on.
Jerseys, you can't really see the number. Oh, it's 1. So it's Jackson Kelly.
So Jackson Kelly's warming up out there. He's a hometown fella. That's going to bring Eli Burnham back behind home plate. Proctor's going to wait. 2-2. Here's the pitch. That's swung on and shot right out towards center field. And it's going to dribble on out there. That's going to bring Cornelio home. RBI single for Proctor. So the score is now 12-4.
Now batting number 36, Evan Erkovich.
1 out, runner on first. Evan Erglovich steps in. Here's the first pitch, runner goes. Throw to second, dead duck.
Perfect throw.
Yeah, that was an outstanding throw. Right into the glove, right where the runner was sliding, making the tag like, you know,
Yeah.
kiss your hand easy
Yeah.
kind of thing. So great throw by Burnham to get that out there. Force getting aggressive here. So Evan Erglovich now is going to stand at home plate with a 1-0 count and nobody on. 2 away. Here's the pitch. That's taken outside for ball. 2-0. Herglovich, left-handed hitter, swings the bat, crouches, low stance. Shoulders, here's the pitch. That's inside. Ball gets away from the catcher. 3-0.
I think if he doesn't get this batter,
They got to make the move.
they probably will. Although he does have 2 outs, but still.
Crab's bullpen been struggling all season to just get the job done. They're given big leads, and they just need to throw strikes. And yet they struggle. That's a strike thrown right down the middle. Little stumble by the center fielder, but he's able to make the catch. That is finally going to do it. As Herglovich flies out to center field, that's going to take us to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Crabs are going to send Johnson and Burnham and Shabri to the plate. It is 4 runs, 11 hits, 6 errors for the out-of-town Bay Area Force, 12 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors for your Humboldt Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, brought to you all season long by Blue Lake Casino on ESPN 107.3 FM. We're back. Evening has settled on the North Coast. The sun has set. Crabs lead by a score of 12-4. Harrington, Johnson, and Burnham are going to step in here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and it is still Robeson out there. Henry Robeson pitching for the Bay Area Force. Harrington is 2 for 3 today with a double and a single. He takes the first pitch, ball 1. Harrington got things going with a 2-run RBI in the first. Looks like he takes the second ball. Scoring was kicked off by Ryan Vandenbrink in the first with a double. Here's the 2-0. Make it 3-0. Here's the 3-0. Swung on and right towards the gap in right center, and that's going to drop. Ooh, and then it gets away from the fielder. Harrington's trucking towards second. Throw is just way offline. Looks like it's going to third base. So Harrington reaches on a single E9. Stands out there on second. Everett Johnson's going to step in. He hit his first home run as a Crab in the first, and then he walked in the fourth. He flew out to the second baseman in the third. Nobody out. Harrington standing out there on second. Johnson takes a couple of practice swings, and then he steps inside the right-hander box. Oh, he's got to fix his gloves first. Now he's ready to go. Okay, steps into the box, taps the plate, cycles, shoulders, and waits. Robeson checks second, kicks, and delivers. That's high for a ball. Gets away from the catcher. That's going to send Harrington to third on a passed ball. So Johnson steps back in. The call is 1-0. Runner on third, nobody out. Swings at a pitch way outside and skies it out towards the left field. And, ooh, there's a lot of traffic over there. It looked like the first baseman was going to come down with it. But then there was like a miscommunication. The
Just
second
foul ball.
baseman went for it, and it dropped harmlessly to the turf. Nobody out. Everett Johnson gets second opportunity here. Back from the dead. Kind of shaking his hand there. Might have gotten a little bit of a stinger off the bat.
This is great. I'm all for it. I love it. What are you gonna do to me, bro? If you put me in a Dodger jersey, I'm firing you. If you put me in a Dodger jersey, I'm firing you.
Finn is threatening to put Liam in a Dodgers jersey and me in a Yankees jersey. Here's the 1-1. That's in the dirt for a ball. Meanwhile, Benjamin's standing there looking pretty good in an athletics jersey.
My A's jersey, yeah.
Thanks to some
Yeah.
AI-enhanced Photoshop.
Yeah, I like that.
This
Like
is
that.
what we do when the score is 12-4 here in the Blue Lake
That's
Casino
right.
radio booth.
That's right.
Here's the 2-1. That's swung on and fouled towards F Street. It is going to get out of play. Nobody out, 2-2. Runner on third. Harrington hit a single E9 and then reached third on a pass ball. Here's the 2-2. That's taken for a strike. Oh, he rings him up.
That was right down the middle. That was
Yeah, that was a good pitch.
no question. That was strike 3.
So 1 out. Eli Burnham's going to step in. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Struck out, flew out to center field. Here's the pitch.
0 for 3. He actually made the last out in the 5th. Pop out the second.
Oh, did he pop out in the center?
Yeah, it was the when they batted around. That was the last out.
Oh, that's why my book is.
Sorry,
a
not
mess
in the
there.
second and the
fourth. Yeah. I just didn't. I when they bat around, I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, it complicates. I have to shift my scorebook over. And
So Burnham takes a strike. It's 1-1 now. You have a solution. You just move it over
I
a
put
box.
an arrow there, and then
Yeah, but then you got to
you got well. What else are you gonna
just
do?
a hot mess.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one's in the dirt. Gets away. The runner's going to hold up at third. Probably could have come home.
I heard the A's broadcasters the other night arguing over whether it's a line out. You write L6 or 6L.
Oh, interesting. What would you write?
I write L6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would do. But I have like zero credibility. on
Some
this.
people write 6L apparently, and I forget who the guy. He used to play for the A's.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name right now.
He was just like, no, it's 6L.
He's one of my favorite play-by-play dudes. He's got the big bushy beard.
It's L6. He was like, it's
Can't
L6.
remember his
That's
name. Here's the
correct answer.
2-1.
They got the infield pulled in on the grass. I got curious about it because we see it so often here at this ballpark, so I looked up the statistics on pulling the infield in.
So 3-1 now on Burnham.
And statistically,
That
No,
looks
it is
like,
ball four.
yeah, I was going to say. He was standing there, and I was a little confused because. So Burnham's going to walk.
turns out statistically,
Dallas Braden, that's who it is.
Dallas Braden.
Yeah.
Yeah. It turns out that statistically, bringing the infield in tends to backfire.
That's what you kind of
That's what I
suggest
thought, and
every
I-
time.
But I looked it up.
You looked it up, and that was
statistically,
it?
It's verified, yes.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you don't have a lot of time to react as it is. Like, fielding the infield is hard enough when you're standing where you're supposed
Now
to
there are
stand.
times where it's good because you just need to stop one run,
Right.
and you have to stop one run. So in those cases, it makes sense to do it anyway.
Jaden Shabry takes 1-0.
But in most cases, it's not a good strategy.
Shabry's 2 for 2 today.
It depends on the value of the run in question.
Or is it 2 for 3?
He's 2 for 2.
Okay, Shabry didn't reach. Okay, good. Here's the 1-0. That's way up and in. 2-0.
Which is just what I suspected.
Put me the Sharks, like, put me the Sharks game.
Shabry waits on the 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swings on that one. Flies that one out towards right field. over there getting over to Scheckler. He makes the catch, but that's going to bring in a run. Sacrifice fly for Shabry. Harrington comes around. Mark it 13-4. Go Crabs, go. Top of the order now, Mikey Pickett steps in. He's 3 for 4, or sorry, 2 for 3 with a walk.
I'm sorry, what happened to Burnham? first?
Burnham walked.
No, but how did he get out?
He's still over there. Burnham's on first.
Oh, that was a
It was
sacrifice
a sack
fly.
fly, yeah.
Oh,
Brought in the
excuse me.
runner from
Okay.
third. You're good. Burnham breaks for second as the pitch is thrown in for a strike. The throw was pretty good, but it gets away from the second baseman. So Burnham steals second base. Pickett singled in the first, walked in the fourth, singled in the fifth, reached E4 in the second. So he's been on base all night.
Yes, they have not gotten him out yet, nor have they gotten Howard out, who's on deck.
The 0-1 is taken for a ball, 1-1 now.
You know what? I don't hate it. He's not even mad. I don't hate it.
Here's the 1-1 to Pickett. He checks his swing. They appeal down to first. He says he did not go. 2-1. The blue is out of the sky. It is nighttime.
Yes.
2-1. That one bounces in the dirt, but it's corralled by the catcher. Okino coming up big there. So 3-1. Is that Liam dunking in a Kings jersey? Is that what I'm seeing up there?
Yeah, I think that Finn's bored.
Yeah.
And
Here's the 3-1.
Making some cool
That's taken
pictures.
for a ball. Second walk of the inning.
We're working really hard over here.
Yeah. Listen,
Well,
this is important work
it's
in the Blue
13
League.
to
You don't have to
4.
convince me. It's Benjamin that's doubting you. Yeah, 13-4. The game is 2.5 hours long.
And we're not even.
We're sitting here in the bottom of the sixth.
We're only in the bottom of 6.
Oh,
And
boy.
there's no end in sight.
Not yet, anyway. So 2 on, 2 out. Howard at the plate. As Benjamin said, he's not gotten out yet. He takes the first pitch for a strike on the outside, strike 1. Howard has walked 3 times and homered?
He's walked twice, singled and homered.
This is a single. Here's the 1-2. Sorry, that was an 0-1 pitch, fouled off. Now it's 0-2. I don't think we mentioned it with Howard's home run. We're just really good at this. But every time the Crabs hit a home run, Harper Motors donates $50 to District 26 Little League. That's $100 tonight. Good stuff.
Huh. Today is the anniversary of the Tunguska event.
Oh. The loud boom that knocked all the trees down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's the 0-2. Big swing. Strike 3. So that is finally going to do it here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 4 runs on 11 hits and 2 errors for the Bay Area Force. 13 runs, 12 hits, 3 errors for your Humboldt Crabs. Stay tuned. Benjamin is going to be back to take us the rest of the way. Lord knows how long that's going to take. But this is Exciting Crabs Baseball on ESPN 107.3 FM. Welcome back. New pitcher for the Crabs. That's Jackson Kelly out there from Arcata High School. He's going to face Thornton, Scheckler, and Okino. Here to take you the rest of the way is the professor, Dr. Benjamin Schaefer. Sorry.
Thank
Here
you,
you-
Aaron.
I didn't unmute you, but you're
Thank
here.
you. Dr. Davidson. Here's Thornton to lead it off. He's 1 for 2. A new pitcher on the mound for the Crabs, by the way. That's Jackson Kelly, a left-hander out there. Third pitcher of the night with the Crabs up 13-4. 13 runs, 12 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. 4 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors for the.
Kelly has pitched 17 innings for the Crabs with a 3.71 ERA. He's got 20 strikeouts. That makes more sense. 20 strikeouts and 8 walks
All right, pretty good.
for the former Arcata Tiger. It's like a little pre-inning conference on the mound out there between Burnham and Kelly.
And on the mound for the Humble Crabs from McKinleyville, California, make some noise for Jackson.
All right, here we go. Here's Thornton. Yeah, he pops the first pitch out of play, 0-1.
That foul ball is sponsored by Barrier Casino and Resort.
Oh, and won the count. And the pitch. In the dirt. 1-1. One pitch. In the air, left field and deep towards the gap. On the run. That's going to catch up with it is Harrington. That's going to bounce all the way up against the fence at the 394 mark. And that's a stand-up double for Thornton to lead off the 7th inning against Jackson Kelly.
93 miles an hour off of Thornton's bat, traveling 355 feet out there towards
Was
the gap
drilled
in
right
left center.
into the gap.
Yeah, tough ball.
That left center field gap is 394 all the way out there. It's the deepest part of the ballpark. The park is asymmetrical in that way.
Yeah, by comparison, right field tops out at 338.
Yeah.
368 to center.
So here's Scheckler, and he takes the fastball low and outside.
I haven't really thought about that, but it's like
Yeah,
what,
the
a
park's
50,
not symmetrical.
54 foot difference. That's
Yeah.
that's a lot
Yeah.
between left and right in the gap. That's interesting.
Much more room to run out in left center. Here's the pitch. That's lined in the left field. Coming in and making a sliding catch is Tyler Howard. One away. Nice play.
Great grab by Tyler Howard. Had to slide, get down to get there. His hat came flying off, but he makes the catch. Runner stays put.
So here's Okino, 2 for 3. Thornton still out at second. And the pitch outside. One another count. And next pitch is cued foul up against the screen. 1-1.
Dave Morgan was a legend. He was pitching for the Padres. I mean, maybe you could omit that. He does not take
The ball and a strike to count.
But yeah, retired David Morgan.
1-1. Ooh, and he floats a pitch right over the heart of the plate for called strike 2. Good pitch.
Just a beautiful off-speed pitch. 67 floater in the lower part of the strike zone there.
The 1-2. Lined in the left field for a base hit. They're going to send the runner. They're going to hold the runner at third. That's throw back to third, no play there. So runners on the corners now with 1 out for the Force.
71-mile-an-hour pitch from Kelly on the inside, 8-9 off the bat. Just a little line drive out to left field.
Here's Gabani.
Crabs have action in the bullpen, looks like.
Jackson Sims.
Jackson Sims.
Pinch hitting for the Bay Area Force, number 22, Jackson Sims.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I've never heard of Jackson
I'm
Sims.
like, is that one of our pitchers?
So Sims in for Gabani. And the pitch fouled out of play.
That foul ball is sponsored by Bear River Casino and Resort.
It's like number 26 warming up over there in the Crab bullpen. That'll be
Cooper Olson.
from Eureka.
The 0-1 throw to first. Oh and 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away, 0-2.
That foul ball is sponsored by Wild Hunter.
The 0-2 way outside. 1-2. Coming up on 10 o'clock, and we're still not out of the 7th inning. We're not out of the top of the 7th inning. The 1-2. And he lines that one down the line and into the corner. Another run's going to score. On his way to second is Gabani. Okino, excuse me. Thirteen to 5 Crabs. So here's Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2.
Nathan Fitzler.
Going to be a 18. Going to be a pinch hitter Fitzler, Nathan Fitzler. To bat. And there's a fastball away, 1-0.
That's rough.
Next pitch, inside,
Finn.
2-0.
My Presto Sports just jumped back 3 innings. Like, for no reason. Whatever, I can rescore the game tomorrow. I've done it before.
2-0. Lined in the left center field and caught on the run by Howard. 2 away. Everybody holds. And Savage scheduled to bat. Let's see if it's actually him. Yes, this is going to be Savage.
Who was the pinch hitter in the last batter?
Fitzler,
Fitzler, thank you.
number 18. Fitzler. He fitzles.
He fitzles. One that fitzles.
One that fitzles, yes. It's pitch.
A Cooper makes a barrel. What does a fitzler do?
They fitzle.
He yeah, but,
Pitch
but,
misses
but
outside.
what is that?
I don't know. I don't know. This is outside. 2-0. The 2-0 in the air to right center field into the
Trouble.
gap, and that's going to be caught. A sliding catch. What
Wilson.
a catch by Wilson out in right field. That looked for all the world like it was going to drop, and
It
he
sure
just
did.
went all out and slid to make the play. That ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 1 run. There were 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 left. And at the end of 6.5, it's 13-6 in favor of the Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. We are back. We are in this bottom of the 7th inning, and the Crabs lead at 13-6. It'll be Boardman, Vandenbrink, and Wilson to bat for the Crabs. And I think we still have the same pitcher out on the mound for the Force. This is still Robeson, I believe.
Unofficial attendance tonight, 40,044. The official attendance, 563.
563. Not bad, not bad. For a night with no pizza and
No more pizza.
no more pizza.
It's not that they didn't have
I
it.
had pizza.
You were just
They just didn't have any for me.
too late.
And I said to that, you know who I am.
You know who I am? I'm the professor.
She
and they're
said,
like,
no,
who's
I
that?
have no idea who you are. And
Well,
don't
what's-
care.
What I think is funny is that the folks that come to the ballpark, especially if they come a lot, like they probably don't listen to the radio very often, you know? And
Yeah, I
so
don't think.
it's like,
I don't think we have a big. I think we have a pretty regular radio audience.
yeah, there's a radio audience out there for
But
sure. And I know I
It's
like
true.
to
A lot of
listen.
people that spend a lot of time at the ballpark,
Yeah.
they never listen to
Like
radio.
when I come to the ballpark, I listen to the radio in my earbud. It's on a delay, so it's a little weird.
Yeah,
but
it's weird, yeah.
It's still pretty fun. But I don't know that a lot of people do that.
I don't think most people do it.
No.
So here's Boardman to lead it off. He's 0 for 4. And here's the pitch in the dirt. But we very much appreciate our radio audience.
Correct. Yeah, it's
They-
fun to see the
They
comments.
put up
on
with a
YouTube.
lot.
Yeah, it's true. A little bit of sass, some editorializing,
I
perhaps.
don't know the count.
I heard you're not supposed to do that,
Next
Benjamin.
pitch misses outside, 2-0. That's why I'm a volunteer.
Uh-huh. I feel like if you're not editorializing in a game like this, there's just not much else to say.
The 2-0 right down the middle, 2-1 to Boardman.
There's an Otani jersey right in front of the media booth. That's fun.
Uh-oh. I wouldn't sit there if I were you.
Yeah, don't tell Liam.
Just fouled away, 2-2.
What was the rule for out-of-town fans? They can sit in front of the radio booth, but they can't cheer. Is that the rule that you...
That wouldn't be my rule. My rule is they can sit on the very end of right field. Out by their bullpen.
I can't remember what game it was. I think it was the Humboldt All-Star team or whatever.
2-2 misses away. and
The
the count
Eagles?
goes
Is
full.
that who that was? Yeah, the
Yeah.
Humboldt Eagles when they were playing, where Liam and Ben had the conversation welcoming the folks to the ballpark, and then they cheered when their team did well. And it was like, well, you can't do that.
3-2.
Sit quietly
Ground
with
ball
your
to
hands
first and
folded.
high hop. Erglovich will take it to the bag himself, 1 away. Here's Vanderbrink. Has a single and a double in 3 trips tonight.
And at the plate, number 45, the designated hitter for the Crabs tonight, Ryland Vandenbrink.
And the pitch. Inside. One zero. A hard foul, wide of third. One and one is the count.
Yeah, I'm getting over.
1-1, swung on and missed. 1 and 2.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Jack got me sick. Right, Jack.
1-2, swung on and foul tip. They're going to have to throw down the first to complete the play, and they do. 2 away. So that's a strikeout, 2-3. 2 away. Here's Wilson, 0 for 4. Made a great catch to end the top of the 6th inning. Top of the 7th, excuse me.
Wilson's a great, or Howard is a great all-around player. Wilson's been struggling at the bat, but he's been okay in right field.
He takes a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Well, he's only moved the team a week.
Right. Crabs brought on
Tough
a
night
lot of new
tonight.
players
Yeah.
halfway through the season, feels like.
The 0-1. And he fouls that one out of play.
Not playing tonight, but a huge boost to the team has been Manoah Chapman.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
been
Yeah,
just
definitely.
mashing
Yeah, he's been
the
good.
heck out
Yeah.
of the ball, playing great defense. Losing Damian Casas was big. Like, he was playing really, really well for the
I
Crabs.
think that really hurt.
It's hard to replace a
It
player
is,
like that.
Sure is.
And Chapman's been a really great addition.
0-2. Swung on a miss, got him. Inning over, Crabs go in order in the 7th. They lead 13-6. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. And I have mine. Welcome back to the ballpark. New pitcher on the mound for the Crabs. It'll be Connor Olson. He is the 4th pitcher of the night for the Crabs.
Cooper Olson has an ERA of
No, Cooper.
4.76 across 5.2 innings pitched. 9 hits, 6 runs, 3 of them earned, 3 strikeouts,
Ticket 508546.
no walks. From Fortuna, California.
He'll face
Oh no, that's Osborne.
That's Osborne. Yeah.
Olson's from Eureka.
He'll face the top of the order, Cornelio Proctor and Erglovich. with the Crabs leading 13-6 in the top of the 8th inning.
Green ticket 248217. Head over by. Now batting for the Bay Area Force at the top of the order, number 5, Marcus Cornelio.
Cornelio tonight is 1 for 3.
Benjamin mentioned the Tunguska event.
Yeah.
It was a meteor airburst. An object 200 feet wide exploded over the Siberian taiga and cleared 830 square miles of forest
Yeah, and left no crater because it exploded.
in the air.
In the
It was
air.
an airburst.
Yeah.
Just flattened trees for 830 square miles. Woof.
Here's the pitch.
Boom.
Fastball down low. So I looked up what a Fitzler does.
Oh, good. What does a Fitzler
It means
do?
peaceful warrior.
It means peaceful war. Okay.
Isn't that nice?
I like it.
Ground ball out to shortstop. For first, one away. It's a very old Germanic name. So we're going to have a pinch hitter for Proctor. This is number 6. Noah Hano. Hano.
Pitching for the Force, number 6, Anthony Medrano.
Okay, I have a totally different lineup. I must have a totally different.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know,
That's weird how they would have a different name for the same.
because on my sheet here, on my roster sheet, number 6 is Noah Hano. So who is this supposed to be?
Medrano? Anthony Medrano is what the.
Okay,
Yeah. And he's pinch hitting for who?
Proctor.
Proctor.
Okay, well, it's always nice when the roster sheet and the lineup sheet actually agree, but that's cool. 2-1 the count.
I'm trying to figure out how there's different
Medrano.
names on your sheet and then 2 seats down.
I don't know. Yep, that's
didn't we
fouled out of play.
Get all the same information from the same people.
Yeah, I mean, so that's what I don't get. Yeah, how is that possible? Oh, well,
Yep.
hardly matters.
College summer baseball, Benjamin. We fly by
That's
the
right.
seat of our pants.
Doesn't matter. Yep. 2-2. That one's in the dirt, and the count goes full.
50-50 jackpot tonight. $460.
3-2. Olson kicks, deals, and it's fouled away. Three-two. High tapper past the mound. Olson's got it. Throw to first. Good play and a nice
What a
grab by Johnson over there. The throw was wide, and Johnson had to stretch out on his chest, literally fall down to get it and keep his foot on the bag at the same time, and he was able to do so.
Cooper Olson fielding his position there made a grab at that ball in the infield, spun and fired. It was a pretty good throw.
He
on
had
his
to make
part.
a fast throw.
Yeah,
I mean, he,
yeah.
he
Like, you can't blame him for being a little off
No,
the bag. It was
no.
a snapshot throw. He was reaching the other way and had to spin and get it over there.
That's right. Here's Erglovich, and he takes a breaking pitch low. So 2 outs, nobody on. One 0. Next pitch misses low. 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 8th. 13-6 Crowds. These two teams will meet again tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Before is it the Mudcats that come in?
The Mudcats come in on Thursday. That's
The
right.
Mudcats will be a
They play 7 o'clock on Thursday, a doubleheader 5:30 on Friday, 2:30 start on Saturday, and a 12:30 game on Sunday. Boy, a 5:30 doubleheader.
I wonder why we started 2:30 on Saturday.
I was looking at that.
Swung on and missed. Great pitch, 2-2.
Most Saturday games are 6:30. The Stonecutters was a 2:30 game on a Saturday. Wonder if there's any reason behind why.
It's the 4th of July, that's why.
Yeah, that would make sense. Still, though, 5:30 doubleheader turned around to a 2:30 game. That's going to be a little bit of work there.
2-2. Hit through the right side for a base hit. So Erglovich with his second hit of the night, he's got a triple in addition. He's 2 for 5. Here's Thornton. Thornton is 2 for 4 with a double. 2 outs, runner at first. Short lead, here's the pitch. Down low.
Angels Mariners have gone final, with the Mariners winning 8-3. Dodgers beat the Athletics 9-3. Giants lose 8-2. Padres lose 7-9.
A's just do not have the pitching to compete.
No.
The 1-0. This is outside 2-0. They can put runs on the board, but
Yeah. You've got a
I
jersey.
could suit up. I've got a whole uniform. Look at that.
Apparently, he's got
Pretty
a whole
cool.
uniform. Fills
Yeah.
it out pretty nice, too.
Yeah, I like how he did that part. Yeah, I appreciate that.
I feel like you could have given him some bigger guns, though. Finn.
2-0.
Next time, strap him. Yeah,
2-0.
strap him up.
In the air.
Strap him up.
To right field. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, a runner left, and at the end of 7.5, it's 13-6 Crabs. This is exciting Crabs baseball, 107.3 FM. New pitcher on the mound for the Force. It's Nick Lautz.
Nick Lautz, number 13.
L-A-U-T-Z.
Or perhaps
Nick Lautz.
17.
Who knows? Yeah, right.
It's a 17. I can read numbers.
So Lautz will face Harrington, Johnson, and Burnham. With the Crabs leading 13-6 in the bottom of the 8th. Harrington tonight is 3 for 4 with a double.
The American League West is a mess.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1.
The
A's are only
could
3.5
still win it.
out, I think.
The Astros could still win it. The Angels aren't that far back. I mean, they're 8.5 games back, but
The 0-1. Misses outside, 1-1.
Dodgers lead the NL West with 56 wins. Milwaukee leads the NL Central with 52 wins. Atlanta has 49. White Sox 45, I guess.
1-1 is a one-hopper out to second base. Nice play by Proctor out there on the ball that was hit very hard at him. 1 away.
44 wins is enough. 2 games over 500 and you lead the AL West. That's how that goes.
Yeah, it's a pretty weak division. Anybody could win it. And since all the other 5 teams are wild cards,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter anyway. 4 teams, I mean.
You're not a fan of the expanded playoffs, if I recall.
No, I am not.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. 0-1.
You don't like the Cinderella story of the team that squeaks in and wins the whole thing? You think should there be a playoff, Benjamin? Did they just go straight
I like
to the
Cinderella
World
story
Series?
of a team that wins enough games.
Okay,
You know, to be,
just
you know.
give them the points. Yeah,
and that's it. Popped over in the first base,
Do it
foul territory.
the way
2
they
away.
do racing. Take all your points cumulatively and add them all up.
But no. I mean, if you can't win the division or can't win one of 2 divisions,
Yeah,
then I don't think you deserve.
no
I don't
wild
think you
card.
should be in the. No. It's just to make money.
It's true.
There's no. It was just so they could expand the postseason.
ad revenue, Benjamin.
Yeah, they just
ad revenue.
they just did it to expand the postseason.
What do you have against ad revenue?
Here's the pitch, and there's a strike on the outside corner.
This is
0-1.
what Liam's got a good point here. More baseball to watch. Exciting playoff baseball. I'm here for it. I want the wild card to knock off the 1 seed
Then
every
just
year.
let everybody in, and we can have another,
Yeah.
another 2 months of baseball.
All right. So we're going to start the off season. Or sorry, we're going to start the
too.
postseason in May.
Just let everybody be in it. So what if the Angels finish 18 to 20 games behind
It's a 20-game elimination postseason.
the 0-2? High and inside. 1 and 2. No, I don't. I just can't.
I can't get over.
I thought
how
it was
many-
fine when the National League American League both had 2 divisions. I was okay with that.
You were
The
okay
1-2.
with that? Okay.
Popped in the air.
Should do it.
Left field, shallow, shortstop on the grass. Crabs go 1-2-3 in the 8th. Stay tuned. Top of the 9th inning. Last chance for the Force tonight. This is exciting Crabs baseball. 107.3 FM. All right, we're back. Top of the 9th inning. Last shot for the Force tonight with the Crabs up 13-6. It'll be Scheckler, Okino, and Sims scheduled to bat. Connor Olson still on the mound for the Crabs, looking to close out the ball game.
Cooper Olson out there on the mound for the Crabs. He did pretty good work last inning. There was
Yeah.
a hit, but
gave up the 1 hit.
4 batters, and that was it.
So here we go. Scheckler to lead it off. He is 2 for 4 with a double. 13 runs, 12 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. 6 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors for the Force. Force have out-hit the Crabs and yet trail by 7 runs. That's what walks do to you.
Correct. Crabs beat the Potters, and the Potters out-hit them in the first game.
First pitch is popped
In
high in
Lincoln.
the air right field. Wilson camped under it. 1 away. Here's Okino. He's 3 for 4.
See the Force roster?
Here's the pitch.
Now I need to see this.
Strike at the knees, 0-1.
When one thing goes wrong, everything else goes wrong.
The 0-1 grounded out to short.
On deck, 33, Miles Ellis.
Throw to first, 2 away. And now the Force are down to their last out. We're going to have a pinch hitter for Sims. This is going to be Miles Ellis.
Pinch hitting for the Force. 33, Miles Ellis.
Ellis, left-handed batter. And here's the pitch. Misses away, 1-0. Crabs pitchers tonight have given up 1. Have only walked 1 batter and hit a batter. Swung on a miss, and that's why, despite 15 hits, the Force only have 6 runs. The 1-1. Strike at the knees, 1 and 2. Crabs have also turned a couple double plays.
Does leave you a little uneasy to see the starting Crabs pitching doing so well and the rotation struggling. We've seen that a
1,
couple times.
2 misses down low. 2 and 2 tonight, though. Looking pretty good. Giving up some hits, but throwing strikes. That's
Right,
hits don't matter so much if you can get the
right. Let your defense play ball.
yeah. It's the walks that kill you. 2-2. Foul tipped. Ball game over. Crabs win it as the Force go in order in the 9th. 13 runs, 12 hits, 3 errors for the Crabs. 6 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors for the Force. Crabs win the first game. These 2 teams will meet tomorrow night again at 7 o'clock. Pretty good game.
It was a good game. It was great offense from the Humboldt Crabs. We got to see a couple long balls leave the yard. That's always fun
Saw
to
some
see.
great plays.
Yeah, some great defensive plays by both teams.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
definitely worth it to think about coming out tomorrow night to check out some more Crabs baseball. Running out of opportunities. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. Till then, Benjamin Schaefer along with Aaron Donaldson. Thanks for listening. This is Exciting Crabs Baseball, 107.3 FM.
Go Crabs, go.